Alright. We're here. Let's just play. Let's go. Let's create a new lobby. And let's go to... Luke Skywalker. Let's do it. Alright. 2009 Malaysia Premier League, the 2009 Liga Premier? Okay, right, how do I do this? Right, Kuala Lumpur. Okay, I've got to get to Star Wars from Kuala Lumpur. Okay, we can do this. Could I... Oh, this is tough. Okay. Football Association. Where does this guy come from? Malaysia. No. Yeah. What about Malaysia in general? We've gone from Kuala Lumpur to Malaysia. Surely we can do this. Surely. Okay. Right. The Malaysian national football team, right. AFC Peter... How am I getting out of here? FIFA code. FIFA? Right. Okay, rightio. What about... I mean, he's from America. Luke Skywalker is from America, so... What about if I say... Yeah, what if I just go USA? And then... somehow get to California? Maybe AR, like something to do with IMDb or something like that. Oh, United States. Okay, come on. No, come on. Okay. Just taking it easy. I'm trying to get to Luke Skywalker. Finally, I'm at the United States. Okay, right, let's do this. Okay. What have we got? US Open Cup. Can I just not get to the USA? Like... Come on, man. Here we go. Chicago. This is my back door into the country. Alright, let's see. Illinois, Midwestern United States. Come on, surely. Surely. How can I not just get to... Late OP. Hey man, how are ya? Midnight, how are you? Hey Midnight, is this music okay? Is the music too loud? Just let me know if the music is too loud, like if you can't hear my voice very easily. And also, there's a question of the day. And it's for you. It's there for you. Right. Music is okay. Sweet. Alright, American people and the economy. Okay, what I'm trying to do... I'm trying to get to Luke Skywalker, man. Alright, citizens... United States of America. There we go. Finally, I've made my way from... I can't remember where I started. Like, I think I started at the Kuala Lumpur Football Club or something like that. Okay, now I've got to get to... Geography? Maybe government, politics, economy... immigration, urbanization, health, culture, and society. Okay, mass media, theater, cinema. Okay, right. Okay. Are you up for a game of this, mate? Before we head on to something else? All right. Cinema, worldwide influence, Hollywood. Okay. Here we go. Come on, we've just got to get somehow to Star Wars or actors or Walt Disney. Okay, surely Walt Disney acquired Star Wars for like, what was it, was it 3 billion or 4 billion? Hang on. Was it, how much Disney pay for Star Wars? I think it was like 4 billion, wasn't it? 4.05 billion. Yeah, there we go. Alright, where were we? Okay, so... film production, live action... see, I really want to use the Control F function. That would be pretty cool. Film production, live action. Here we go. Animation, Disney Television, Walt Disney Touchstone. Okay. Okay, no. Miramax, Touchstone, Disney Theatrical Group, The Lion King, Newsies. I'm just looking for anything that says Star Wars, basically, at this point. If I can get to Star Wars. Lucasfilm. There we go. All right. Most memorable Wikipedia or favorite Wikipedia page for you, Midnight. Nothing is memorable. Oh, no. You were doing voiceover for... Oh, that's great. I'm glad you're doing voiceover, man. Hey, do you think you'll upload it tonight? I'd love to have a look, because I know you were a bit nervous about doing the voiceover, I think, weren't you? No one likes the sound of their own voice, and that includes me. All right, here we go. We got to Lucasfilm. We're going to get to Star Wars. And if we get to Star Wars, we're going to get to Luke Skywalker. All right. The Skywalker Saga. Here we go. Come on. Okay. La 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 la. This should be a lot easier. Luke Skywalker. Dude, we got it. All right. This is my path. Oh, well, it was not an easy path. 2009 Malaysia Premier League, Kuala Lumpur City FC, Stanley, that some dude, Malaysia national football team. Then we got to the FIFA country codes, United States, that's our first breakthrough. Then to soccer, then to United States soccer, then Chicago, then Midwestern, then United States Census Bureau, then Americans, then United States. I knew that once we were there it would be easier, because Hollywood's, it's pretty big, obviously. I don't know if you've heard of it. Walt Disney. And then, yeah, once we got Walt Disney and look, yeah, boom, done. All right. You're not good at English. You don't know how it goes. Look, man, I think there's a big pushback against AI voices. As long as your English is understandable, and even if it's not, subtitles are your friend. Like, subtitles will help a lot, as long as your subtitles are accurate. And if you want to use AI to do the subtitles, or if you have a script that you could read, and then once you have read your script, you can turn that into subtitles quite easily. I'm trying to, use my hands. One day, if you can ever see my face, I'm trying to, give you encouraging eyes. I think you're going to be great. Odyssey Engine. G'day, mate. Hey, Phil, how are you? Phil, what is your favorite Wikipedia page? And would anyone else like to play, by the way? Come on, guys, have a go. I just managed to get from, what was it? Kuala Lumpur football team to, from Kuala Lumpur football team to Luke Skywalker, somehow, which is pretty cool. All right. While I'm waiting for other people, I'll just do something that should be, it should be easy. Australia. Right. And I'll try to get to from Australia to... I don't know. What's his name? No. Yeah, let's go Harry Potter. You've only used Wikipedia once or twice. You have got to be one of the first people I've... Oh, no, you are the first person I've ever met that's ever said that. Okay, we've got Phil, we've got Midnight. I think we're playing. I think we've got a game. Let's go. We've got to get to Harry Potter from Australia, okay? Let's go. Okay, which means Monarch Charles I. Okay, surely. You've only used Wikipedia once or twice. I'm still reeling over that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But that's, it's probably a good thing. It probably means you, it probably means that you're, you don't deal in lies, as much as I used to as a kid. When I was a kid, it was much less reliable than it is now. London, Monarch of the United, why is it, anyway. London, England, United Kingdom. Right. United Kingdom, surely. There'll be something here. Let's see who gets it first. Yeah, when I was a kid, people were very keen on never encouraging us to use Wikipedia. But that was back in 2001, 2002. Literature, philosophy, literature. Surely, literature. C.S. Lewis, S. Eliot, Chronicles of Narnia. If you're going to mention Chronicles of Narnia, surely... J.K. Rowling, Agatha Christie, George Eliot, Zadie Smith, Charlotte Bronte, Rudyard Kipling, J.K. Rowling is who I'm after. Here she is. Okay, Harry Potter. I wonder if it's Harry Potter the series or if it's Harry Potter the character. Okay. Harry Potter. Did we get it? Did we get it? Yes. Okay. Alright. Okay, so Midnight, you get to choose our finishing point. Midnight, you choose it. You choose it. Or whoever's fine. Yeah, GG guys. GG. To be fair, man, I chose something that I knew there would be definite. I chose something that there would be definite links to, if you know what I mean. Like, Australia is pretty closely related to the United Kingdom, but whoever mentions something first can decide on the destination page. So what are we trying to get to? It doesn't really matter where we start. Half the perfect world. What does that mean? Who knows? All right. Life's a mess. I mean, that's pretty bloody accurate, actually. So I might just leave it there. Barack Obama. Done. Barack Obama. Let's do it. Phil, it can be anything. It can technically be anything that's on Wikipedia. So, yeah. Life's a Mess is a song by American rap. So what are we trying to get to? Barack Obama. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna guess that the artist is American, but I could be wrong. Chicago, Illinois. If he's from Chicago, Illinois, then I can get to America from Chicago, Illinois. You can make it random if you want, or you can just here we go, Midwestern United States. Or you can choose it yourself. So you can have it. There we go. Or you can choose it yourself. Apparently, President of the United States. Okay, right. I don't know how I lucked out. That was bizarre. Okay, I reckon I can probably get it off this page. Incumbent. Cucumber Donald Trump. Okay, so head of state. I mean, I just need to find the timeline of presidents. Here we go. What? Okay. Why can't I click on them? It's not letting me click on them. Democrat. He was a Democrat, wasn't he? Isn't he? He's not dead. Ah! Who got it? Phil, mate. How did you do that? You went Life's a Mess, then Recording Industry Association of America, then Washington, D.C. Nice. Okay, you get to choose the next finishing one. And then President of the United States, and then Barack Obama. Nice. Midnight, you were pretty much there. Presidential... Oh, dude, you were at presidential system. You were probably 2 clicks away, maximum. I was 1 click away, I think. I just couldn't find... I couldn't do it. Okay, so... Phil, choose any subject or person. Apparently lists, like I said, I don't know if I said before, apparently Cephix said that lists are really hard. So maybe choose like a famous person, a famous place, or a war. Quiche! Nice. Quiche is delicious. Alright, let's do it. I see there's another person in the chat, so I will just chuck that link back into the chat. I'm just going to do it every now and then. Alright, okay, I've got to get to quiche. Geez, this is going to be quite tricky. So we've started on an Indian actor. Alright, okay, let's move on. External, I don't want an external link. Oh geez, this is quite tricky. Film industry? I don't know. How are we going to get to this? How do I pronounce it? What is this? It's a language. Malayalam. Cool. Okay, Southern India. I've got to get from Southern India to quiche. Where does quiche come from? I know what it is, but where does quiche actually come from? One of the most memorable like comedy skits I remember from when the internet was a young beast, for me anyway, back in the late 90s was when this guy, he kept pronouncing it quickie when he was ordering it. He kept saying, "Can I have one quickie, 1 slice or 1 bit of quickie? Give me a slice." And I always thought that was pretty funny. Cefic, I see. French from the dialect Kuchen, related to German Kuchenkack. Yeah, because you have a Kaffee und Kuchen. Coffee and cake. Nice. Okay, so colonial era. Surely most places have belonged to France at some point. So French. Okay, if I've got French, then I can get to France somewhere. Why can't I see? Okay, Louis. Come on, Louis, King of France. If I have France, then I should be able to get to something to do with culture. Where's the contents? Geography, politics, foreign relations, economy, demographics, culture. For cuisine. Cuisine. Olive oil is more commonly used in the south. Quiche! Dude! How? Okay, right. Oh, you got to French wine, Phil got to French wine, and Midnight got to health food. I reckon you were both... I mean, Midnight, you could have been like 1 to 2 clicks away. And Phil, I reckon you're sneaky people. Okay, Cephic's plan. Let's play. Alright, it's on. Oh shit, what are we trying to do? Sorry, let's try again. That was a hard one, I think, too. Oh, what are we trying to get to? C. densifolia. Hang on, I'm just going to look up what C. densifolia is. I don't think it's cheating. It is cheating. C. densifolia. A lady's purse. This is going to be... Nah. This is going to be really hard. Another explainable. Yeah, let's not do it, guys. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. Let's not do this thing. Surrender. Surrender. Click the surrender button up the top right. You can't see it. It's behind my chat window. Yeah, nothing. Not much links there. As in, nothing, probably. Nobody won this game. Hooray, guys. We tied. Hooray. Okay, right. Cephik, you're new to the chat. So you give us the final thing. What's our destination, sir? What is our destination? Find it for me. I don't have a less blunt way to say this, but could you guys just like the video? I'd love to get some new people in the chat. Not that I don't like you. You guys are great. 90 East Ridge. What? Literally not even Gaza genocide? What? Do you want me to put 90 East Ridge? Okay. Oh god, what was that? Here we go. Alright. What is 90 East Ridge? I don't know what 90 East Ridge is. Is that a place in Gaza? What? I am showing my ignorance here. God, like I said last night, man, I'm learning a lot. It is approximate and can be traced topographically from the Bay of Bengal southward towards the southeast Indian Ridge. Oh, so it's an oceanographic feature? Like land feature? Ocean... Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so we've got to get to... Okay, something to do with geography. No, the Amazon Explainer page was linked to from Gaza genocide page for some reason? That's bizarre. That's crazy. Hey, Cephik, keep typing things in the chat so that we can have a chance. Alright, okay. What we really want to do... Okay, I'm going to try and get to, like... Okay, anything to do with US state. I want to find the word geography somewhere, right? So, here we go. Guys, I've only coughed probably like 10 times today. That's the most everyday flex I can give you. But, geography, here we go. Colonial charters, Russian, blah, 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 blah. Regional grouping. Okay. Here we go. Oh, wait, no, I probably want to get something to do with India, right? Okay. Atlantic Ocean. If we have a list of oceans. Oceanic divisions. Okay, right. Oceanic waters, Pacific Ocean. Which, it's in the, it would be in the Indian Ocean, right? I take it. Gulf. Okay, no, Gulfs. I've got Gulfs. Bay of Bengal. Damn it! What did you get? Indian Ocean and then 90 East Ridge. So you were in Indian Ocean as well. That makes at least that makes me feel better because I was in. Oh no, I was at Borders of the Oceans. I could have clicked on Indian Ocean, but I chose Borders of the Oceans. Or Bay, sorry. Damn. Nice one. Okay, right. Who are we back to? I'll have a turn. Okay, right. We're going to try and get from Senator Morell to something. Alright, here we go. International Space Station. Something. Let's get going. Something that we all kind of know it exists, right? It exists. It definitely is a thing. Let's do it. Oh. Okay, Mike Morell. We've got to get to... This should actually be not too hard, right? California? Ooh, okay. Right. California. Right. That means I've got to get to, like, states? Surely. Western United States. Nevada. What? Where do they take off from again these days? It's somewhere down south. Is it Texas or Nevada? Come on now. Come on now. Standard nuclear testing, counties, climate, geography, parks and recreation, demographics, economy, infrastructure, transportation, affordable housing, education, law and government, law, politics, culture, sports, list of teams. It's weird, like I'm learning ridiculously random stuff as I go, but it's so cool. So cool. Okay, no. Where is it? Electric. Damn it. Nebraska, then United States. Oh, so yeah. Oh, so it would be. I should have just gone United States. That was a good lesson. Phil gets the crown. Phil. Oh, you get Florida, Texas, and California, you think. Oh, yeah. Texas, I think, is the one that I was... No, I was thinking of the... Hang on, where do they take off most of that? Phil, your turn then, man. You won that. You get to choose a finisher destination. Where are we going? Or who are we seeing? Or what event? It can be any event from history as well. Yeah. Well, the International Space Station is something they're pretty proud of, right? Where does SpaceX launch from? Cape Canaveral in Vandenberg Space Force, Kennedy Space Center, and Starbase. Specifically, they use... Where is that? Brownsville. Cape Canaveral. Where's Cape Canaveral again? S400. What's S400? HM. Or are you just saying, Cape Canaveral is Florida. Yeah, then that must be the one I was thinking of. Because I knew it was like really flat. It's really flat. That's all I remember. Right. So what have we got? What's S400? What's S400? Okay, Phil, unless HM is something that I don't know about. HM, like, as in His Majesty? I mean, there's H&M. There's H&M. I'm gonna go S400. Alright, S400. I take it's a kind of car, right? Can I just quickly look at it? I'm sorry. I know this is probably the cheating, but I just have no idea. Oh, no, it's not a car. Well, it is, but... It's a missile system. Or missile. No? I used to watch an explainer page. The, not the S400. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. Holy camole. Look at that. Look, it's lifted off the ground. It's, oh my god. And they've got and that's with the stump. Oh no, it's lifted off the ground because they've put the stumps up. Okay, right. Yep, gotcha. Okay. Look at those. Oh my god. Okay, right. Sorry, I'm getting way too... I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. That's an intense looking thing. Oh, are you saying that S400 may refer to... We'll do the S400 missile system. How about that? It's made by Russia. Okay. We'll go, here we go, S-400 missile system. Let's go. Alrighty, let's do this thing. Okay. It's made by Russia. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I just have to get to Russia. Okay. Oh, I would have done that again. If I could change it again. Right. Pacific Ocean, Drake Pass, North America. Okay. Surely I can get to continents or something like that from here. Here we go. So. Alright. Let's go. So like I said, I haven't, Earth. Surely I can get to Russia from Earth. Right. Earth. La 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 la. Formation, alter, internal structure, axial. Life on Earth. Natural resources, humans in the environment, cultural and historical. Can't... okay. I feel like I'm stuck here. Oh, it says here there's a few space stations. How many? That's crazy. Okay, after this, remind me to check out how many space stations there are. Okay, I'm gonna try and get to Antarctica, which should give me, like, who owns international negotiation of the treaty, bilateral treaties, Australia. Oh, so Russia doesn't have a... Interesting. Deception Island. Cool name for an island. Deception Island. Oh man, I'm going way too far through this. This is crazy. I'm in World War II now. Hang on, I should be able to get to Russia from here, right? Oh wait, I could probably... Okay. Mediterranean, other campaigns. Yugoslavia, Romania. I'm trying to get to Russia. Where is it, man? Eastern Front, Barbarossa, Leningrad. Okay, Leningrad. Soviet Union. S-400. Come on now. S-400. La 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 la. Moscow. Moscow to Russia. Russia. Okay, here we go. Military. I want military. Are you guys struggling as well? No one's got it yet. It could be any second now, I imagine. Okay, history, independent, geography, government and politics, military. Alright, okay. Ground forces. Fifth largest reserve personnel. Nuclear weapons states. Largest stockpile of nuclear weapons, ballistic, strategic bombers, military expenditure, defense industry, third largest arms exporter. Ooh, I might regret that. I'm vibing it. Okay. S-400, come on now. List of major arms exporters. Okay, where's the Russian flag here? Rostek. Okay. La 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 la. S-400. S-400. Sponsorship. Armaments. High precision systems. Oh, come on now. Come on. S-400. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's not there. It's got to be so close. Okay. Go back to Rostek. So if I get that. Electronics, materials, medical, directly controlled companies, financial performance, see all that. Okay, armaments again, maybe. Okay, high precision. Machine tool industry, security technologies, tech mesh, ammunition supplies to the armed forces. Maybe they supply the S-400 ammo. And that's the way we're going to get in. Okay, come on. Got to get to S-400. S-400. Missiles. It's a missile system. So... okay. Okay, come on now. I'm literally just going to scan through for S400 or something like that. I'm using my finger on the screen. Old technology. Anti-satellite missiles, hyper components, guidance, S400, S400. Come on now. We can do this. Okay. A cruise missile. Okay, anti-ship, anti-satellite, come on, give me some examples. Radar system, 16 kilometers, S400. Is it a surface? I'm gonna go for this. Ballistic missiles, defenses? No. Space weapons, infrared signature booster rocketry, ablation, directed energy weapons, anti-ballistic missile. Oh, I don't really know what I'm talking about here. Okay, come on now. A surface-to-air missile. Okay, surface-to-air missile. Come on now. Guidance systems? Okay. Arrow 3. La 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 la. I mean, I have a bit of a cheat because I know what it looks like, but that doesn't really help me. It's semi-active. Fire and target. Terminal guidance. MIM-46. Mauler. Target acquisition. Ah, who got it? Phil, nice. Nice, Phil. Jeez, that's amazing. Surface-to-air missile. What did I get to? Did I get to surface-to-air? Yes, I got to surface-to-air as well. Oh, thank gosh. GG, yeah, OP, completely OP. That was amazing. Where did you get to, Cephik? There you go. Nice. What was it that I said I wanted to look up? I can't remember what it was that I said I wanted to look up. Oh, several space stations. I want list of space stations. There's apparently more than one. There are 2 fully operational space stations. Okay, and Skylab. Oh, yeah, okay, right. I have heard of the name Skylab. Tiangong. The ISS and China's Tiangong space station, which have been occupied since October 2000 with Expedition 1 and since 2022. Okay, right. AFK? No worries, Phil. We'll see you in a bit, mate. We'll see you in a bit. I look forward to seeing you back. Okay, right. So this is the Tiangong. Very interesting. China's first long-term space station, part of the Tiangong program and the core of the 3rd step, quote-unquote, of the China Manned Space Program. It has a pressurized volume of 340 meters cubed, 12,000 cubic feet, slightly over 1/3 the size of the International Space Station. Okay, so it's pretty small. The space station aims to provide opportunities for space-based experiments and a platform for building capacity for scientific and technological innovation. I mean, that's the official party line. I'm not going to comment on anything that it might otherwise be doing. Let's be honest, there's going to be other shit going on there. But anyway, whatever. Nomenclature. The names used in the space for, yeah. Names. Oh. Whoa. Check out the names they've given it. Divine. The space capsule, Divine Vessel. Spaceplane, Divine Dragon. Land-based high-power laser. Divine Light. Imagine that. That's straight out of an anime, isn't it? That's crazy. And supercomputer, Divine Might. Shenwei. That's crazy. These poetic names continue as the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and future probes of the Chinese Luger. Wow, so they've got... Dude, I am so ignorant. I'm so ignorant about this stuff. Okay, cool. All right, Midnight. You get to... No, you chose that one. Midnight, actually. Didn't you? Yes, you did. Okay, Cephik, your turn, man. Your turn. We're going to start at Janice Tyndall, obviously. What are we going to end on, though? What's our destination? Crazy. I've also got loaded up as well. I've got Scribble ready to go as well, if we want to play that, and I've also got AI Dungeon. And I reckon when Phil gets back, I'm gonna go straight to AI Dungeon. I should have told him that before. Lisa Jewell. Lisa Jewell. Who is she, man? British author. And she's alive. What did she write? She wrote Don't Let Him In. I'm sure I've heard of that. 30-0, Ralph's party, then she was gone, the family upstairs, Invisible Girl, the night she disappeared. Don't let him in. No. I'm sure I've heard a similar title. Okay, cool. Completely. This site is so laggy, I had to change browsers. Oh, no. Are you back? Like, are you ready to go? I hope so. We need someone to beat us. Right, Midnight? Alright, let's get this done. Okay, we need to get to... Oh, Wimbledon. Surely. That's not the Wimbledon, is it? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Completely crashed. That sucks, man. It completely crashed. That sucks. Greater London. Come on, UK. London. London. I need United Kingdom. Come on now. Okay, United Kingdom. Now I need to see authors. We're back to authors again. I think we were doing this before. Culture. Literature. What's her name again? Lisa Jewell. Isle of Man, Channel Islands, Daniel Defoe, Beatrix Potter, Lewis Carroll. These are all just... Terry Pratchett. Oh, guys, I fucking love Terry Pratchett. I don't even care that I'm swearing. I just... He is one of the most influential people in my life. And I was sadder about him dying than I have been about pretty much any other celebrity. Although I wasn't really at the time because... I mean, I am now because he's just gone, but... at the time, he was pretty ready to go. He was very open about it, actually. Right, okay. Okay, stop thinking about Terry Pratchett. I mean, I think about him most days of my life. Or his works I think about a lot. George Eliot, Virginia Woolf. Mary Shelley. No, we need something more... the Isle of Man, Channel Islands... J.K. Rowling, Terry Pratchett. Maybe if I go to J.K. Rowling, it'll come up with, like, famous UK female authors. That's what I'm kind of hoping. Pen name J.K. Rowling. I've never read Cormoran Strike. Interesting. I've read Casual Vacancy. Anyway, right. The highest paid, divorce from her first husband. Female author. Come on, something to do with female author. Early life, inspiration. Bloomsbury Publishing, King's Cross Station, Royal Navy. This is tricky. I feel like I'm circling around the right area here. Foundation, The Verge, Harry Potter. Among the companies acquired are John Wisden, Arden, Shakespeare. List of largest UK book publishers, maybe? Okay, Lisa Jewell, historical comparison. See also the book. What's the bookseller? Tough at the top. Books. Aha! Books in the United Kingdom. Come on now. Books selling, clubs, digitization, references, images. See also. What about see also? Surely like authors. Children's books. It's not a children's book. List of largest national bibliography. British National Bibliography. Ooh. Ooh. Surely that's just a massive list. It's not going to show me the list. Books in the United Kingdom. No, I'm going to have to go back to here again. History. History of books. Bibliographical. I feel like I'm just... The British Library. National Library. Clubs. Book Club. On BBC Radio 4. Surely, that if she was... Actually, maybe if she's ever been on there... Okay, Bells Beyond Belief, The Daily Any Answers, Any Question, The Media Show, Inside of the Kitchen Cabinet, All in the Mind, Bunk Bed, Dead Ringers, Ed Reardon, I'm sorry, I haven't clue, The Infant Monkey, The Museum of Crossy, The News Quiz, Now Show, Secure, The Unbelievable, Short Works, Drama? Drama. Listening Figures. Oh, that's to do with plays. Damn! Who got it? Sefik. Nice. Janice Tyndall. Canada. British colonization of the Americas. Kingdom of England. United Kingdom. List of best-selling fiction authors. J.K. Rowling. British... Oh, because she would have won a book award as well. Yeah. Hats off. GG. That's completely logical. Midnight, how did you go? You went to World Tennis, Sports Magazine, Sport, Council of something. I can't see that bit. Council of something. Council, something, 9. The United Kingdom, Great Britain, England, Industrial Revolution, and Indian subcontinent. You got to Indian subcontinent. Oh, were you trying to get back to England after that? I wonder. Audiobook Award. Nice. Yeah, okay. Cool. Wow. If only you knew someone who narrated audiobooks. That's crazy. You were ahead of me in JK. Yeah, but then I think I got distracted. I was thinking about Terry Pratchett for a start, but like, guys, Terry Pratchett. Side note, I know you love these side quests, Sefik. This is for you, buddy, but has anyone read any Terry Pratchett? I just have to do a little thing on him. I'd love to go through and rank his books one day and just, oh man, yeah, he wrote, he was, in particular, he looked like a bit of like a wizard, and that's what he wanted. And he had a few wizard characters, but it wasn't like fantasy. It was more like, yeah, it's like satire, fantasy satire. There's a bit of politics in there. I mean, everything's political, but he was amazing. Am I allowed to play this?
And a check, and I finished the book, and that got published, and I carried on in journalism, and I was moving around a bit. I wrote another book, and I sent it to him, and
he was amazing. Yeah. So he was amazing. He was a video gamer. Oh yeah. So basically, this universe that he created was called Discworld, and it should have a picture of a Discworld on here somewhere. Hang on, it'll have it up here. It'll say Discworld. There we go. The Discworld universe was the world is a massive disc on the back of 4 elephants that are standing on a giant, like, galactic turtle that's swimming through space called Artuin. And yeah, everything is really weird on the disc because, like, gravity doesn't obviously work how it would in real life if it was a disc. Actually, I think Vsauce has actually done a video on what would happen if you lived on a disc. Hey, Phil, man, are you a Terry Pratchett reader? You a Discworld reader? We'll probably play one more game of this, then I think I'm going to have to get onto AI Dungeon. This has put me in the mood for a bit of AI Dungeon. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, okay. Sefik just kicked our butt. But, Phil, you have the honors. You just got back. What's our final destination in this game? Thanks for coming back, by the way, man. In my head, you were always coming back. You've seen a TTRPG of it. Oh, is that the old role-playing game? The one that's, like, very, very dodgy looking? Because it has some... Hang on. Oh, yeah, this is all the books in the Discworld series. There's just so many. And they're all good. Every single one of them will make you feel good, sad, everything. Okay. Oh, a tabletop role-playing game of it. Yeah, would not surprise me. Okay, look, I know you didn't say this, but we're going to go tabletop role-playing game. Unless you have something. Oh, AI Dungeon. Yeah, dude, we're going to go play AI Dungeon after this, but let's also get it here. AI Dungeon. Let's do it. And we're going to start with Yogeshwar Mato. Let's do it. Yogeshwar Mato is an Indian. Okay, right, let's go. We've got to get to AI Dungeon. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go geographical. I'm kind of getting a bit of a thing, like I go geographical and then we try and find where we can go from there. Okay. India to... I don't know who actually made it. Okay. Let's do it. And then after this game, we'll actually play the real game of AI Dungeon. And everyone's welcome. If you want to come and join in, that'd be great. Okay, okay, how do we do this? Oh, actually, yeah, I've got an idea. Okay, right, I'm going to try and... British Overseas. I just want to get to the USA. I'm so impatient. Okay. English. Surely I can get to the United States from English. They kind of speak English. United States, there we go. I mean, would you call it English? Or would you call it a bastardized form of multiple languages? I don't know. Okay, so North America. Here we go. Surely there's something on tech. I think I remember seeing something on tech here. Theatre, cuisine, sports, mass media, visual arts. I'm just going to go mass media. Right, okay. Broadcasting, broadcast radio, public broadcast. Oh, I think I've gone the wrong way here. Okay. Visual arts, colonial America, armory show, Hudson School music. Okay, come on now. Oh, what about gaming? No, I want something to do with AI. Surely. The US literacy rate. Okay, Department of Education. I was hoping that they'd be whinging in here about AI at some point, because I definitely do. All right, Federal for Nonprofit Reading Partners Program for International Adult Literacy and Life Skills Survey. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Bilingual Education Act. No. Show me AI. It's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Adult literacy. You're cooked. Yeah, man, I'm sucking at this. English language learners. Books in the United... Learning to read. Writing education. Books in the United... No. How do I get... Oh, why did I click on... Okay. American Library Association. I'm just getting so off in my own... Yeah, I'm cooked as well, man. I think I've... Copyright. Accredited programs. Affiliates. See also. Surely. International Library Association, Public Library Advocacy. Commonly... Oh, I'm actually side questing here. List of most commonly challenged books in the United States. Judy Blume? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's pretty common. Is topics related to things such as witchcraft? Come on, is that still a thing? I know that there's books being pulled off the shelves at schools right now and libraries in America right now that is a bit interesting. I'm sure they're all open for debate, but it's kind of like pornography. You know, they say, I don't know what it is, I can't define it, but when I see it, I know it. And this changes, like banned books change based on the vibe of the time. I'm basically waiting to be beaten here. American Psycho. Yeah, there you go. What are these? ALA rank. What's the ALA? The American Library Association has posted the top 10 most frequently challenged books per year on their website using the Radcliffe Publishing Course top 100 novels of the 20th century. ALA has also noted banned and challenged classics. It does not claim comprehensiveness in recording challenges. Okay, right, there we go. So it's just a bit of a fun thing that they do. Very interesting. Bizarre. I've narrated an audiobook about AI last year, and it did feel a little bit funny because the whole book was about how to use AI so that you don't have to use people. And here was me, like a non-AI voice. Do you know what I mean? And I was narrating this book about AI and how we don't need people anymore because people are wasteful. And yeah, I'll be honest with you, the author of that book, who claimed to be the author, I don't know if he wrote it or if AI wrote it, but anyway, it doesn't matter. He would have curated it, even if he didn't write it. I'm not trying to bag him out too much. But yeah, they definitely did treat me like a bit of a tool. Like, they were very mercenary in how they dealt with me by the end. They definitely got their value for their money, that's for sure. That's all I'm saying. Okay, DVDs. We might actually get 3D printers. Okay, if there's 3D printing, then surely there's going to be something about computer control. Surely. Surely. You're so cooked. Yeah, man, I'm like, what's going on? It's okay. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Aerospace, gun legislation, intellectual property. Surely AI is mentioned in here. No? Significant advances, Pirate Bay, Europol, aerospace, quality assurance. No, because this is 3D printing. Okay, I need to take it back. Computer control. It's got the word computer in it. You're so close. Yeah, me too, me too, me too. I think I'm getting not as close as you by the sounds of it. Computer-aided. Come on. AI. AI. Give me something AI. See also additional computer integrated digital modeling and fabrication. Just give me something that says AI. 3D printers, machining, manufacturing, modeling, CAD software. Oh, come on. Okay, mechanical design, computers or workstation. Surely, surely, a computer is a machine. La 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 la. Come on. Come on. Analog computers, mobile computers, modern computers, hardware, software, future, artificial intelligence. Yes! Okay, right. Okay, so artificial intelligence, machine learning models. Hang on, I just got a cough. First cough of the stream, guys. That's pretty good. Okay, okay. Gaming. Come on, come on. Artificial neural networks, math, agent, sexuality. Games. Here we go. Okay. Gran Turismo, Go Atari, open world video games by observing question answering system. Imperfect poker playing. Deep Mind? Ooh, that was a bit of a risk, actually. I think we're all close. Surely we're all close. Surely. Neural networks that can access video games. Okay. Ah, shit. Sorry, that's not right. Damn. I went backwards. I've gone backwards. Content rating, art, controversies. Controversies. Violent video games? No. Okay, come on now. Loot boxes, LGBTQ+, Grand Theft Auto 3, Gamergate, harassment campaign that highlighted misogyny from a portion of the player demographic. Yeah, that was freaking crazy. I can't remember the details of it, actually, but... Oh, come on now. You think you're at a dead end? No, come on, man. It's got to be there. It's got to be there. If you can get back to... Oh, I've just found a game. Ah. Other platforms. By publisher, by hardware, by date. By date. By date. List of video games in development. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, I'm onto lists. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I'm back at Adventure. You're at Big Bang. We're trying to get to AI Dungeon, which is this game here, guys. Video game genre. Role-playing games. Surely there's something in here that says something about AI. Multiplayer. Electronic. Player character, non-player character, types of parts of games, lists, other notes. Electronic media. You're currently at generative artificial intelligence, but can't seem to get any further. Yeah, you're at interactive fiction is surely. It's one of the most famous interactive. Well, it's kind of. Look, I found the word dungeon. Does that count? If you could get, surely. Come on, guys, we can do this. We can do this. One of us is going to get it. Computer assisted gaming, variation, webcam, tabletop projection, role-playing games, role-playing games, game masters, role-playing game systems, simulationist games, poker calculator, screen monitors, role-playing games, digital projector, flat miniatures, computer vision, external links. No, I'm going to go back to role-playing games. Okay. You're in interactive fiction. You don't think you're going to be able to get it? Oh, come on then. Come on, one of us has got to get this. It's got to be doable. I mean, it's pretty new, but there should be links to it. Parts of games, movements, types of RPGs, non-player characters. Play by post. Role-playing video game. Yeah, we're back on this again. Come on now. Turn-based combat, tabletop, game mechanics, text-based, Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe there's because it's based on, it's kind of like that. Video games, role-playing video game, military dungeon master experience points, and a D20 open game license compared to say. I like that. Yep, there's a little mention there that just remember, kids. Everyone hates you if you like role-playing games because you love Satan, apparently. All right, okay. Sure. What about... revision? 2024 revision? Oh, these links aren't working. Related products, here we go. Oh, who got it? Who got it? Sefik! You said you weren't gonna get it. Okay, so where did you got to interactive fiction, and then you went multi-user dungeon, and then online text-based role-playing game, then Turing completeness, AI complete, artificial intelligence, language model, then ChatGPT, then AI dungeon. GG in chat. Well done, guys. Well done. Far out. That was fucking intense. Okay, right. How did you go, Phil? You got into interactive fiction and then sentence linguistics. Crazy. Geez, chatbot. Surely you were so generative artificial intelligence. Midnight, you got to Russians, Vissarion, Belinsky, and Ivan Ivazovsky. Crazy. Dude, you were going a whole different way. You were just learning about some cool Russian stuff. Your route to interactive was so good. How did it not work? Yeah. So how did you get to interactive? So where's interactive? Hang on. So here's interactive at 22. So let's see how you went. United Party, India, China, Empire of Japan, video games in Japan. Nice. So by 7, you were like in the video games market. Square Enix, Tomb Raider video game genre. Video game. Yeah, dude, you were in the thick of it. Computerspiele Museum. Berlin, Germany, Germanic language. Scotland, you got stuck in languages for a little bit there. Interesting. Ulster, Northern Ireland, County Donegal. Crazy. I'll be going there at Christmas. I'll be in Donegal at some point. Silver Sisterhood, interactive fiction, and then boom. Nice. What the heck is Silver Sisterhood? I must know. And then let's go do AI Dungeon. Silver Sisterhood. Okay. A new religious movement that was active in County Donegal from 1982 to 1992. So it's like a trad... Is it like a trad... Wait, what? What? This is bizarre. So this new religious movement... The community is known for creating early text adventure video games such as The Snow Queen and Jack the Ripper. I'm sorry, what? So you've got a new religion group writing text adventure video games. How? This is bizarre. You tried to get to the cult that made interactive fiction games. The cult that made interactive fiction games. What? Is that this one? It's a matriarchal new religious group. Men could become members. What? Have they got video game? Here's the video game releases. Look. Video game The Secret of St. Brides, 1985. The Snow Queen, The Very Big Cave Adventure, Bugsy, Jack the Ripper, The White Feather Cloak, The Dog Boy, Silver Wolf. and 2011. Or Wonder Girl, never released. So wait, so Silver Sisterhood, and they had a game called Silver Wolf. The Snow Queen, 1985, is an interactive adventure game by Saint Brides. The Snow Queen was based on the Hans Christian Andersen plot. What? This is blowing my mind. That blows my mind. Dude, I fucking love that. Phil, we've learned something today. Okay, speaking of learning something, I just need to... I think, how do I change myself to a male? Create an edit profile. I don't know why it's got me logged in as M. Heath. Probably A&R, thank you very much. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Midnight, you in? Sefik, you in? It's from one of your favorite channels. What's your which channel is it from, man? Which channel is it from? You obviously... Is that like a video essay channel? I love it. Oh, username's taken. ANR 2025. Maybe because I'm already saved somewhere as Emil Heath. ANR 2025. Check the live chat for... You'll be back after 20 minutes. See you in a second, Midnight. Maybe 1 hour. No worries, mate. We'll see you as soon as we can. No worries. Hey, it's okay, man. It's all good. We'll see you when we see you. Check the live chat. Check the live chat. It was censored. Do you mean in Discord? What do you mean live chat? I'm sorry. You know how ignorant I am. No, it's not in the Discord. Oh, unless you've sent me a message. Have you sent me a message? No. Oh, by the way, I have updates on the guy that's not the real guy. Yeah, you send me the message. You send a message and it was filtered here. Okay, cool. Yeah, can you send it to me in the Discord? And while we're waiting for that, I've got some, this happened today. The Happy Hob, the guy who's not really the guy, here's where we left it. I said, I'm feeling a bit of pressure, like, are you going to contact me again and tell me that it's, yeah. And then he said, he, she, they, it said, oh, sorry, didn't know. It could be a fucking AI machine. I don't know. It's some kind of bot or person using AI, like you said yesterday. And then they said, sorry, I didn't know, as in that I felt pressure. And then he said, nah, it's your choice if you don't want to work with him. And I was like, cool, I don't. So what else do you want to know? As they were sending me that message, these two here, I was actually on the Real Happy Hobs live stream on Twitch. And just for a bit of background, Phil, I don't know if you're here for this bit, but yeah, basically, like, this guy's been contacting me. It's not really the Happy Hob. The Happy Hob has like 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, more than that on Twitch. And this guy's been trying to like market me to some YouTube mentoring stuff. It's obviously a scam, all right? But yeah, I said, I've been having a chat to the real you on your Twitch stream. Should I report you now or wait a bit? And basically I engaged with the chat with Happy Hob. I like had a little, like I put my little 2 cents in. Someone ghosted, like someone reposted it so that it would get his attention. And then he spent like the next 5-10 minutes just talking about how many times people keep contacting him and just like, completely trying to take him for a ride or impersonating him. And he said that the thing that he hates most about people impersonating him is that it's just such cringe writing. Like, because in real life, he's like, he's not afraid of saying fuck, is all I'm saying. Like, he's from Leeds in England, and yeah, very much like that. Oh, here we go. Hang on, yeah, this looks good.
Lesbian sex, presumably.
Okay, so we're gonna go to AI Dungeon after this, but this is crazy history. I love that background. Look at that background. Hang on, I'm just gonna get rid of this. I'm just gonna stop this music. All right. The great thing about having the music here like this is I get to just use online stuff now. Like online, what am I trying to say? Why can't I use my words? I can use my online playlist now, and I don't have to download every single fucking song. Okay, so this is 37 minutes. We're not going to watch all of it. Have you sent me the link to this exact part of it? Oh, you put it on a oh no, you put it on a random timestamp. Okay, we'll go back to the start. Okay, we're just gonna watch a little bit. If we get into it, we get into it.
The year was 1888. The day I
Oh,
shall.
okay. So probably I should just say I'm gonna put this in the description down below. I don't want to get done for copyright twice in one in 1 week. Okay, so this is by Tor's Cabinet of Curiosities. He looks cool. Looks very based. I like his profile picture. Is that a durian fruit? Anyway. That is a curious. Yeah, look, a guy, a doll, and a durian plumbing the mysteries of the world. Plumbing the mysteries of the world. Taylor's all his time. Cool, man. And what a bizarre banner. What a bizarre banner. Okay, so it's basically like, I'll make video essays on whatever the hell I want. And when did he release this? 7 months ago. Okay, cool.
But more than
Okay. Just do AI Dungeon. If someone wants to watch it, they can. I'm just going to watch like the first minute, okay?
The year was 1888. The day, I shall never forget it, August the 31st. There was no swirling pea soup fog reducing the gas lamps to yellow blurs hanging in a cold grey sea. On the contrary, it was a mild night following an exceptionally warm evening. It had been a splendid summer, and seemed set for a pleasant autumn. If anything, these conditions increased, rather than diminished, the horror of the events that followed. Certainly, they left me all the more unprepared.
This is obviously the intro to one of the games.
Be prepared for such vile and unnatural evil.
Ooh.
so begins the first video game to ever get a UK 18 plus rating, akin to today's M rating in the US. 1987's Jack the Ripper for the ZX
This is the one by the same people. And this is how you knew about it. Oh, man.
Spectrum. As far as I know, the game itself was entirely
There's his
text-based
durian.
and didn't actually have any audio, so I threw that together with a text-to-speech synthesizer and some royalty-free, ominous 8-bit music.
Crazy.
Every paragraph ends with the narrator saying, "What was I to do?" And then you type in what you want to do. You have to get the wording 100% correct for it to do anything.
Yeah, but
It was basically
it really annoys the crap out of me, actually, that AI Dungeon is so lax on. Like, you don't have to be. This is my gripe, and it's mostly me just passing on my insecurity from a child. My dad was so strict with spelling, grammar. He was an English teacher back in the day, like in the 60s and 70s in England. So he was so keen on correct spelling, and if you didn't get 100% in spelling tests at school, and then he'd get really fucking pissed and like, but it does annoy me. As a result, I'm really big on spelling and punctuation and stuff like that. I know I'm not great with it when I'm here, but in my own writing, it's like, it matters to me. So I like that the old games have to have the right spelling.
choose your own adventure book. Considering that the game was entirely text-based, there wasn't a lot in it that really demanded.
I love his
18+
background. That's
rating.
amazing.
It didn't have any strong language, and sure, it was about Jack the Ripper, but there was no on-screen violence because, again, it was entirely text-based.
Yeah.
There were movies with a lot more taboo stuff that had a much lower rating. Everyone involved in rating Jack the Ripper admits that the 18 plus rating was just an attempt to drum up controversy and use it as a marketing tool.
Okay. I am not going to go any further, but I am going to have to watch this at some point. Hang on, let me just like it. And that way it'll go on my like list. That's great. 292,000 views. So this is called the Neo-Victorian, Neo-Nazi, Lesbian BDSM cult that made video games. What a title. This guy is... I am such a fan of this man. Right spelling would have not been enough, but I guess you had to know what to write and how to write the exact string. Yeah, like... I've played a couple of them when I was a kid. And, like, that's part of the fun, though, because you just have to experiment with, like, 100 variations of the same command. Like, go north, go northward, go in a north direction, head north. And, like, by the time you finally get it, it's kind of like unlocking... Every time you unlock a sentence, it's kind of like unlocking a door. And it feels great. It feels great. It also made Doom, like when we first started playing Doom, it made it feel really easy. You just walked up to a door and pressed spacebar. I mean, but at the same time, yeah, like it was terribly frustrating as like a 7-year-old who could barely spell anyway, like 5, 6, 7-year-old. And about the time that I got better at spelling and reading and stuff like that was the time when I stopped playing it. But anyway, how do I say what gender I am? It keeps putting me as a girl in the... Oh, I don't really care. Who am I kidding? I don't really care. Okay, Phil, let's play, man. Create game. Let's create a game. Loading the adventure. Let's do it. Okay, I'm going to get some... a bit of ambiance. Pick a setting. First person to mention one of the genres in chat gets it. First person to mention what genre they want in chat gets it. All right, okay. I'm just going to put on some music here. Let's get... Oh, this is... Here we go. La la la. I'm trying to find something a bit more. Fantasy Quest. Well, I guess it depends on what genre we choose, but for now I'll just put Fantasy Quest. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's nice. Alright, okay. HM. What's HM? Or are you saying, You're saying, You can go with your favorite genre, or you can go with something that you think is better for multiplayer, or something that you've never tried before. I'm keen to do what... I'm keen for you guys to do the setup, or help with the setup. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. I can choose. Like, I know the lag is pretty bad as well, so I'm trying to be patient today. Trying to be more patient than I usually am. There's only like 2 or 3 of us here, so let's just all chill out, eh? It's just basically we're doing a... You've never tried Cyberpunk? Done. Let's do Cyberpunk. Actually, there is a Cyberpunk playlist. Let's see if you like the Cyberpunk playlist that I've got here. Hang on. I'm sure I saw a Cyberpunk playlist here. Okay. La la la. Cyberpunk. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the Cyberpunk playlist. Whoa. Okay. So how do you guys join? How do we get you guys to join now? Oh my god, this is crazy. Ah! How do I get you guys to join? Oh, invite players. Here we go. Okay. You tried Cyberpunk once, and it was fun. Nice. Here we go. Okay, I've invited you. There's the invite. Obviously. You can see what I can see. This is crazy. I just can't believe this, I cannot believe that about the neo-Nazi, the neo-Victorian, neo-Nazi, lesbian, BDSM cult that made video games. I mean, calling them a lesbian cult, I mean, based on what I've learned about them so far, it doesn't sound like they were necessarily lesbians. They were matriarchal. But, anyway. Alright, so, have we... Yep, we've got 2 other people in the chat. Let's play. Okay, so... Guys, I'm actually going to turn this... This Cyberpunk is getting me down. I'm going to turn it to something else. There we go. Okay, hundreds of thousands of cyborg slaves live in the futuristic city of Zyle. They are forced to serve various megacorporations and are severely punished if they disobey. They begin their workday salvaging metals in a local junkyard. They look around and see the junkyard sprawls before you, a chaotic mess, a mass of rusted metal and shattered electronics. Cyborg slaves move in a slow, methodical rhythm, dragging heavy loads across the ground. You hear the metallic grind of servos as they sort through the wreckage. A massive humanoid slave towers above the others, its frame reinforced with metal plating. A red warning light pulses on its shoulder. It wrenches a twisted car frame free from a pile and heaves it onto a cart. Other slaves move out of its way instinctively. A few nearby workers have similar red markings on their bodies. Your own cybernetic implants throb in sync with the low-frequency hum of the yard's machinery. Okay, remember to change your name by clicking on the top left button, then the 3 dots next to your profile. Oh, okay. Ah, yes, thank you. I'm going to give myself a cyberpunk name. Vert. Vert Discan. Vert Discan? Vert Dis... I don't know. Vert Discan. Okay, cool. Shall we... Actually, let's be more organized this time around. Hang on. Shall we do it so that we do turn by turn? Let's have a go at doing that. Shall we do that? Yes, that sounds great. Okay, amazing. Okay, right. Because I'm selfish, I'm going to take a turn first. Okay, right. Okay, sweet. Nice. Okay, so what's my deal? Cyborg slaves living in the futuristic city of Zale. They're forced to serve various megacorporations and severely punished if they... Okay, right. Okay, story. Do. Find a radioactive looking glowing shard. Apologies. Of glass looking material. Oh my, radioactive looking, glass looking. That's glass like. Here we go, glass like. There we go. All right, do some setup. I'm just going to introduce I want it to be like I want this to be I want to set up the world real quick and do something. Right. You find a radioactive-looking, glowing shard of glass-like material. Your augmented vision cuts through the dim junkyard haze, picking out a faintly pulsing shard of crystal-like material. It sits partially buried under a pile of twisted metal just beyond the reach of the other slaves. The closer you move, the more the shard's glow intensifies, reacting to your proximity. Other slaves studiously avoid the area. They've clearly learned to recognize the dangerous artifacts that sometimes surface in the junkyard. As you carefully extract the glowing shard with your cybernetic fingers, the material pulses and crackles with an unnatural energy. Your neural network warns of high-level radiation exposure. A quick scan reveals trace amounts of an unknown but extremely potent energy signature, likely an experimental weapon fragment. Okay, cool. Who was in the chat first tonight? I think, out of you two, I think it was actually Sefik. Yep. No, it was Phil. No, it's Phil. Phil, your turn. Your turn, man. I'm going to put some music back on. All right, what have we got? I like this world. It's seeming very, what's the word I'm talking about? It's very visually strong. I like the strong visuals with the junkyard. The junkyard sprawls before you, a chaotic mess of massive rusted metal and shattered electronics. So cyborg slaves move in a slow... So am I a cyborg? I'm obviously a... yeah, I'm a cybernetic... I'm a cyborg as well. Okay, cool. Phil, are you there? Alright. So, extremely potent energy signature, likely an experimental weapon fragment. Nice, nice. You couldn't join today? Oh no. Hello, AMS. It's good to see you though, mate. If you... Oh, you can't join... Are you saying you're not allowed... You can't join the game? The multiplayer? That's no good. Oh, you'll join next stream. Are you just checking in to say hi? Hey, mate. It's great to see you in the chat, though. There is a question of the day, if you want to have a look at that before you go. But if not, then we'll see you when we see you, mate. It's great to see you. I hope you're well. I hope you're treating your family well, and I hope they're treating you well. A figure enters the junkyard. You recognize them as Phil, the bounty hunter. Ooh! Phil strides into the junkyard with an exaggerated swagger, his metal cyborg arm catching the dim glow of emergency lights. His gunslinger hat sits low over his eyes, casting his face in shadow as he surveys the scene. He pauses when he notices you hunched over the glowing shard, and his expression twists into an exaggerated grin. Well, if it ain't my old friend, the scrap picker, Phil calls out in a rich baritone. Well, if it ain't my old friend, the scrap picker, Phil calls out in a rich baritone, thick with amusement. He leans against a rusted chassis, arms crossed. I see you found yourself a real live piece of trouble there, buddy. Nice. Okay, Sefik, it's you, man. Memorable Wikipedia page, you don't know. Why is no one okay, apparently no one has memorable Wikipedia experiences like I do. That's okay. That's cool. It's interesting to know, actually. Like, I don't know. I think there's some wild... My favorite one is, it's no surprise to anyone, but it's the Amadeus. I used to read the Amadeus Wikipedia page, the movie, when I was a teenager, like a lot, which I thought was amazing. And I actually made an addition to it when I was 17. Not 17, like 20... Why did I say 17? About 22... I don't know, whenever How I Met Your Mother was out. Because it was... they used a sequence from the movie in the show. And it was pretty cool. You have an exam tomorrow. English, too easy, and that's 1 out of 5 challenges to reach my actual goal. Hey, that's great, man. I hope you do really well in it. That's great. I say, I see you found yourself a real live piece of trouble there, buddy. Marvin, how do I say that? Is it Skex? Marvin Skex, or is it Sketch? Anyway. An inspector for the Metal Salvaging Corporation enters the scrapyard to do his daily inspection. He is, as always, ruthlessly punishing everyone disobeying commands or underperforming. Marvin Skex strides into the junk... Oh, Sketch. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I want to know your goal. Marvin Sketch strides into the junkyard with mechanical precision, his augmented eyes scanning every movement. The inspector's reinforced frame carries an aura of authority, an expensive model of cyborg whose parts mark him as a privileged class. Ah, gross. We hate him. Maybe, I don't know. His movements are deliberate and measured with an almost feline grace that comes from years of hunting down efficiency breaches. Feline grace. There you go. He's like who's the dude? Javert out of Les Miserables. He spots Phil immediately, the bounty hunter's obvious presence drawing immediate attention. Sketch! Calls out. Oh, Sketch calls out. His voice... Hang on. Yep, there we go. Sketch calls out, his voice carrying across the yard with practiced authority. Your permit for this sector has expired. He turns towards the glowing shard you're holding. And what do we have here? Contraband salvage? His augmented optics whir as they zoom in on the artifact. Okay, take a turn. I'm getting very tempted to do what I did to Phil last time, and like, I was gonna be like, it's Phil's, it's not mine. Look to Phil for help. Tell him that he still owes you a favor. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, your ultimate goal is to get the PC installed inside Amazon and then use it. Nice. That's awesome, man. Okay, bye, AMS. Bye. See you later, man. Good luck with your exam and your ultimate goal. You can do this. You can do it. Okay, Vert Discan looks to Phil for help. And I tell him that he still owes Vert Discan a favor. Wow, the writing is great. Phil's grin widens as he catches your meaningful look. He pushes off from the rusted chassis with exaggerated casualness, sauntering closer while his mechanical fingers tap rhythmically against his hip. Well now, that's an interesting situation you've got yourself into, he says, voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. And here I thought I was just out for a stroll in my favorite junkyard. He glances sideways at Sketch, who's already calling up a holo screen to document the incident. I do owe you a favor, don't I? Guess this is as good a time as any to repay it. All right, Sefik, you're up, buddy. You're up, bud. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. You think it's your time to say bye? Okay. Yep, that's from before. So Sefik's doing that, he's working away, and what I'm going to do while I'm doing that, while you're doing that, Sefik, is I'm just going to quickly post this stream to the AI Dungeon, like a Reddit thing or something, I don't know. Why not? Why the heck not? This is crazy. I like this, but I can see Phil's character is definitely not, he's not necessarily friendly, is he? But he's definitely, okay, so he has some kind of like thieves, like bounty hunter's honor. He obviously lives by some kind of code, I can see. Well, I mean, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I guess that's up to you, Phil, eh? So, what are we gonna do with this track in the background in the junkyard? It's a bit upbeat for me, I'll be honest with you. Oh, that's better, actually. I've just taken my headphones off a little bit. Alright. How do I do this? Okay, here we go. Copy. Phil's back. Alright. Oh no, sorry, Sefik. It's Sefik's turn, sorry. Phil says, Marvin, my friend, this item here is just a memento my old pal here got from his folks. How about we all head out and talk this over a meal? Sketch's augmented face remains impassive as he processes Phil's words, his red optical senses narrowing slightly. The inspector's massive frame shifts weight slightly, his mechanical legs whirring softly as he steps closer. A memento, he repeats, the word hanging in the air like a judge's gavel. From your folks. His cold electronic laugh echoes through the junkyard. How touching. Corporate family reunions, how novel. Sketch's augmented hand extends, palm up. Hand it over, bounty hunter. You know the regulations. Unauthorized salvage of experimental materials is punishable by... He pauses, optics sweeping across the nearby slaves. I'm just going to say something simple. Say... By what? By what? What actually happens? To the ones you drag out of here. Oh yeah, so it's a bit of a mystery, maybe. Vert Discount says, by what? What actually happens to the ones you drag out of here? The question hangs in the air for a moment before Sketch's augmented lips curl into a cold smile. His massive form shifts, and in one fluid motion, he gestures toward the perimeter of the yard. See that door marked processing? That's where they go. The ones who don't cooperate. His voice is calm, almost conversational. Inside is a specialized reclamation unit. Very efficient. Strips down the cybernetics for reuse, resets the organic components for reassignment. His fingers flex unnaturally. Servos clicking. Of course, you'd be sent straight to reclamation for theft. Phil would be fined, demoted, maybe even stripped of his permit. Ooh, Phil, what do you think of that? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, buddy? Alright. This is cool. Yeah, he so reminds me of Javert. If anyone's seen Les Mis. I think I'm done with this playlist. It's giving me the... Not the heebie-jeebies, it's giving me the... It's just pissing me off. It's a bit too intense for my version of Cyberpunk. There we go. What about this one? No. No, we don't want that. No. Okay, what about sci-fi? No, this will be too intense as well. Too intense. Too intense. Too intense. This is crazy. Gothic combat, fantasy and adventure. What about galactic? Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, that's the vibe. What do you got, Phil? Phil would be fined, demoted, maybe even stripped of his permit. Alright. So, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? If that's the, He doesn't take negotiation, does he? Sketch doesn't seem like... I'm not gonna make too many judgments here, but Sketch doesn't seem like a terrible guy. I mean, he's just doing his job. Although, I don't like that he's just so calm and callous about ripping them into the processing, the reclamation unit. Very efficient. It tells me that there is a certain inhumanity about him. Like, I know he's a cyborg. We're all cyborgs, though. So that kind of makes us equally human. But he seems to be very... He doesn't give a shit, does he? He's just like, yeah, I'll send you straight to reclamation, you piece of poo. He doesn't even care. Alright, okay, what do we got here? Right, okay. Is this... I'm just trying to get into... introductions. Heroes discussion, community help, scenarios workshop. Oh, yep, we got something. What do we got? Okay. Marvin Sketch says, hand over your mementos. You do not have a permit. Oh, so he's stripping him of his permit. He's saying he doesn't have a permit. Wait, did he say he had a permit before? I'm not sure. He spots Phil. Your permit for this sector has expired. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so he could look the other way, but now he's saying he doesn't have... Oh, what a little bitch, Marvin. Okay, sorry. Phil's mechanical hand twitches slightly at the order, but his expression remains carefully neutral. Now, Marvin, he drawls. Let's not be hasty here. This is just a small trinket, really. No real harm done. His free hand gestures vaguely toward the glowing shard, but his other metal fingers brush against the holster at his hip in a way that's almost imperceptible. Almost. Sketch's optical sensors flash red as he reads the motion. Stand down, bounty hunter, he warns, voice dropping to a dangerous purr. You're approaching the line where this becomes far more serious than a simple infraction. Interesting. Okay. This is... Okay, so we're heading to... Okay, I can see something's going to have to happen here. Something's going to have to happen. If Sefik, if you don't drive the plot, I'm going to drive the plot. I'm going to make something happen. And it's not going to be nice. I'm not saying... I'm not trying to pressure you into it. I'm just saying, like, I'm going to push it pretty hard. If I get my hands on this. So... Cyberpunk. What do we got? Pardon me. Just coughed in your virtual faces. Sorry about that. Alright. What have we got here? Sefik, are you around? You've been speaking for 2. Yeah, it's Sefik's turn, yeah. Yeah, Sefik, it's your game, man. Oh, hello, Sorbet Shorts. Hello, man. Sorry, I'm only just seeing the chat. I've been just kind of trying to get other people involved. Yeah, you just made the last one. Did you? Wait, so... I'm very confused. Wait, is it my... Oh, I'm just going to take a turn then. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm just going to push it. I'm going to push it. Okay, right. Thanks. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you. Okay. Okay, quick thinking. I'm just going to push it. So, the shard... glows brighter and more insistently as your as what's my character called again? Sorry. Vert. As Vert's heart rate increases. All right. Okay. Goes to grab the shard. Phil intervenes quickly. A massive, I don't know, armed vehicle arrives, screeching onto... Let's just see what happens. I want something to happen. I'm not being... I think every time I'm way too soft with the like I never push it fast enough, if that makes any sense. And I might not have pushed it far enough there. So yeah, as soon as we've typed, just get next person, just go. Let's make it flow. A massive armed vehicle arrives screeching onto the scene. Phil and Marvin sketch turn as a massive armored vehicle. With the MSC logo roars into the junkyard. Oh, Jesus. Let me just start that again. A massive armed vehicle arrives screeching onto the scene. Phil and Marvin sketch turn as a massive armored vehicle with the MSC logo roars into the junkyard. Its searchlights bathe the area in harsh white light, and a crackling voice booms from the vehicle's speakers. Inspector Sketch, report in. The inspector doesn't turn, but his shoulders tense visibly. His augmented eyes lock onto the shard, and your hands Hold position, MSC team, he commands without looking. I have a situation requiring personal handling. The vehicle's hatch hisses open, revealing the silhouette of a heavily armed response team inside. Sketch speaks more quietly now, but the cold intensity is unmistakable. Unmistakable. Sorry, I'm having a stroke. Last chance, bounty hunter. Okay, right. What are we doing, Phil? What are we doing? Looks like it's in Phil's hands as well. Looks like it's the bounty hunter's turn. Yeah. What are we gonna do? I kind of thought that it doesn't seem to, yeah. It always disappoints me how it won't do the work for me, but then I remember that, like, we are the people that are supposed to push. So, I think if no one else does anything before, yeah, feel free to do whatever the heck you like. Like, kill my character, I don't even care, but, like, yeah, I'll still be, someone is gonna get shot or stabbed, or there's gonna be some kind of explosion in the next bit that I do. Regardless, unless I'm dead, in which case I'm just gonna introduce a new character. Or I'm gonna take control of one of the armed guards, maybe, or, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll be the armored truck with a sentient brain inside it, because it's like a cyborg truck, maybe, I don't know. Let's find out. Alright. Alright, here we go. Phil throws a homemade flash grenade at the vehicle, ushers at Vert to head towards a nearby alleyway, attempting to knock out Marvin and drag him towards Vert. The flash grenade arcs through the air with deadly precision, but Sketch reacts with machine-like speed. His augmented arm whips up, catching the device mid-flight in a shower of sparks. Predictable, he sneers, crushing the grenade with a mechanical fist that distorts the metal casing. A brief, intense flash lights up the junkyard, but Sketch's optical systems adjust instantly. The vehicle's response team is less fortunate. Shouts and curses erupt as they clutch at their eyes. Phil's metal fingers lock around Sketch's shoulder plate as he pivots toward you. Go, he shouts, the word carrying a desperate edge. Okay. So Sketch is kind of like distracted for a moment. Everyone, yeah, and the armed guard team are kind of very much distracted in the armored vehicle. Okay, cool. Yeah, crazy. Sketch is gonna have to do something. If he's gonna catch me, because I'm about to run. He ran off, but is now next to Sketch. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, you're right. No, you're right. Ah, you're right. Okay, let's just have a little look here. And ushers at Vert to head towards a nearby alleyway, attempting to knock out Marvin and drag him towards Vert. Towards Vert? The flash grenade, his augmented arm. Sketch's optical system. Wait, no. Phil's metal fingers lock around Sketch's shoulder plate as he pivots towards you. Go, he shouts the word. What? Who's running away? Phil intervenes quickly. Vert's heart rate. Phil and Marvin's Sketch turn as a massive armed vehicle. It searchlights the voice booth. Who's running away? Has anyone run away? I don't know. Oh, you have to go, Sefik. Okay, no worries, man. Nice. Yeah, AI doesn't want much, does it, at the moment? It's crazy. Okay, looks like it's just you and me, Phil. See you later, Sefik, man. Thank you for the playing. Thanks for the game. Alright, Phil. Oh, okay, what am I gonna do? Let's see what, okay. Okay, right. What am I called again? Vert? Why can't I remember my own name? Vert, okay, yep, Vert. Vert runs. And doesn't stop. The glow from the shard still shows his position to Phil. But he is much faster and speeds off into the city. The high-rise city. He heads to his safe house, a small cupboard in a, I don't know, in a strip club. Why not? Yeah, see ya, Sefik. Sefik, the goat of Wiki Race. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna kick him. Alright, here we go. Vert runs and doesn't stop. The glow from the metal shard still shows his position to Phil, but he is much faster and speeds off into the high-rise city. He heads to his safe house, a small cupboard in a strip club. Screaming metal and the heavy impact of bodies hitting the ground follows behind as Phil grapples with Sketch. The bounty hunter's mechanical arm pistons with augmented strength, but Sketch's corporate-grade frame is built for warfare. The inspector pivots with inhuman precision, driving a knee into Phil's midsection that would have crushed a lesser man's ribs. "You chose poorly today," Sketch says coldly, voice layered with static as his systems engage combat protocols. Phil staggers back, his hat tumbling to the ground as he struggles to maintain footing. "I had to try, didn't I?" he gasps. Sketch's massive fist connects with Phil's jaw, snapping his head back. Jesus. What you got, Phil? What you got, man? You're in a fight. What are you going to do to him? I love it how I'm just like, I'm running, and you're fighting for me. You're fighting for my honor. I take it. I take it as a huge compliment, Phil. Thanks, man. Alright. You keep typing. You keep typing. I'm just gonna see. You do your thing. I want to see. I'm always keen to test out the image thing, but it always disappoints me. That's not bad. For a free AI image, that's not bad. Alright, what have we got? Had to try, didn't I? He gasps. Sketch's massive fist connects with Phil's jaw. I picture Sketch, now that we're in control of Sketch as well, like he's basically he's the NPC, right? So like, he's the big bad, he's currently the big bad. Are you gonna kill him? If that's the case, like, does he have a character arc, or is he just gonna die and that's it? Because I see him as a bit of a villain. He seems like too tough. Personally, I think he's too tough to kill now. I feel like he's going to be one of the big bads, but maybe if we're going to go with the Disney, like Star Wars versions of things, then it seems to me like he's someone that is going to potentially change his mind, or at least, even if it's on his own terms, he's going to change his stance towards us. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, if Marvin Sketch is, I'm gonna, oh, crikey, I don't want to block him. Hang on. I'm gonna kick you, Marvin. Sorry, Sefik. Alright, okay. So the energy net snaps around Sketch. Oh wait, no, sorry, what did you say? Phil hits the ground hard, but with masterful bounty hunting reflexes, throws out a metal energy net. What? That pins Sketch to the ground, buying Phil time to run towards Vert. The energy net snaps around Sketch with a high-pitched whine, crackling as its magnetic fibers tighten. For a brief moment, it looks like Phil's gambit has succeeded. Then Sketch's augmented body convulses, servos whining as he forces himself upright. His back muscles bulge unnaturally as emergency power floods his systems. With a sickening crack, the metal fibers of the net begin melting under the heat of his internal power core. Oh, Jesus. I admire your persistence, Sketch grinds out, a voice distorted by strain. His massive form tears free of the net with a shower of sparks, the melting strands leaving angry scorch marks across his armor. Ah, you've left marks on him. That's great. Sweet. Okay, cool. So Marvin, what's gonna happen? Phil runs, but Marvin throws a tracker. At him successfully. Phil arrives unscathed to the strip club, but is confronted. Oh, no. And pounds on the door of he has questions about that shard. All right. Oh no, you're right. I'm using the do. Damn. You're right. Oh no. Okay, sorry about that, man. The tracker device hisses as it advances, as it adheres to your jacket. Tiny lights blink. So now you're the protagonist. Oh no. Hang on. If I say Phil's jacket, tiny lights. Phil can already hear Sketch barking orders. Phil's panic. Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, this has to be Phil. Phil yanks open the hidden panel to reveal your cramped hideout. Phil's out of the phone of control. Criff tells you that it's him. He smells stale. His hat is hits. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, the tracker device hisses as it adheres to Phil's jacket, tiny lights blinking to life. Phil can already hear Sketch barking orders to his recovery team. Phil's pounding on the door is frantic, but controlled. Quick raps in a specific rhythm that tells you it's him. Phil yanks open the hidden panel to reveal your cramped hideout in the club's supply closet. I mean, that's a bit weird that he knocks and then... I'm just going to change this to you. You yank open the hidden panel to reveal your crown. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. The smell of stale beer and industrial cleaner hits you as Phil tumbles inside, panting and clutching his bruised ribs. His hat is gone, his hair disheveled, but his eyes are alight with grim amusement. Well, that was exciting, he wheezes, pushing the door shut with his back. Okay, cool. What you got, Phil? What you got? Sorry about that. What are we gonna do now? Alright. Alright. What have we got? So it looks to me like we have we're back at another checkpoint now. At least we've lost Sketch. But what's Sketch doing again? Sketch is barking orders to his... So they're after you already, and he has a tracking device, but we don't know about the tracking device. Okay, right. And we have the shard. We don't know anything about the shard. Phil has... I said he has questions about that shard, but he hasn't asked about the shard. So I wonder if he's going to... I wonder if he's got any prior knowledge about it. He seems to be pretty curious about it for someone who doesn't know anything about it. But then again, if he's a bounty hunter, then surely he probably knows a good price for it as well. So I wonder if he has like I still don't know if he's an ally. Like, are we allies? Are we truly allies, or is he just? We don't know what his. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what his deal is. Okay, right. Let's see what he does. I'm interested to see, actually. I'm interested to see. Because... And we've also, like, it's just us two now. I mean, Sketch is now a new character, so we've still got 3 named characters. That's plenty. That's plenty. I'm actually pretty keen to explore the world a little bit more as well. Have we got, like, a hideout? Or is the Shard going to do, like, a Princess Leia now? And, do you know what I mean? Like, is it going to, I wonder, is it going to go full on, like, projection and start telling me, you know, things to do? I wonder. Phil's fingers. Phil works quickly to disable the tracker, expertly avoiding any traps within due to his past bounty hunting experience with trackers. Yeah, fair enough. You are a real character. I wasn't trying to sabotage you like on purpose, but yeah, nice one, man, nice. Phil's mechanical fingers work with practiced precision, disconnecting the tracker's power supply and carefully peeling it away from his jacket. He murmurs softly as he works. Old MSC model. Haven't seen this variant since the Rim War. Okay, so he's been in the war. Interesting. Or he's been around long. The tracker emits a high-pitched whine as he deactivates it, then clicks ominously as a fail-safe attempt to auto-relocate triggers. Jesus Christ. Shit, Phil mutters, tossing the device onto a shelf where it continues its desperate beacon pulses. Sketch won't like that. Probably thinks I'm still running. He brushes off his hands and turns to you, fixing you with a calculating look. Now, about that shard. No, I want to say... Yeah, okay. I just found it. Well, not exactly like it. Anyway. I've seen my share of radioactive shit. My parents. I don't know. Let's see what it does with that. All right. Okay. Here we are. All right. Okay. Phil's expression darkens as you speak, his mechanical fingers flexing unconsciously. Your parents, he says carefully. You never mentioned them before. His gaze locks onto the shard in your hands, the way it pulses and hums. MSC doesn't do family reunions, Vert. Sorry, man. Coughing. MSC doesn't do family reunions, and if that thing's what I think it is, he falls silent. The distant rumble of the strip club's music vibrating through the walls around you. They were engineers, you continue, your voice rough. Corporate ones, the MSC kind, but something went wrong. I don't remember much, but I know this was in the wreckage of their lab. Okay, so they were engineers in a lab, right? Okay, what do you want to do, man? Hey, AMS, man, good to see you. The time is now 9:35. Oh, PM? PM, I take it. This was in the wreckage of their labs. Okay, what are we going to do with this thing? Okay, let's think. I want to think ahead as well. Like, the shard is obviously like something that they were developing. Maybe they were developing it for MSC, and MSC has been like searching for it ever since, maybe. Interesting. 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 Okay. Set in a dystopian future is characterized by its focus on combination of low life and high tech. Oh yeah, yep. It features a range of futuristic technological and okay, cool. All right, here we go. Phil says, do you remember what they were researching? Perhaps something you remember about their research could reveal whatever this shard is about. You shift uncomfortably in the cramped space, the shards glow, painting flickering patterns across your face. I was young, you admit, but I remember fragments. My mother called it the conduit. Said it was meant to be a bridge between organic and machine. To your brow furrows as you struggle to recall details that have been buried for years. They called it Project Erebus, you continue, voice tight. Something about neural mapping and power regulation. I remember the lab went dark right before they died. The emergency lights were still on, but the equipment, it was all dead, except for this shard, and their bodies were twisted somehow, like they'd been remapped. Jesus. That's crazy. Okay, right. The security team is arriving at the strip club, and sketch is now on the other side of the hidden panel. He places a I don't know, laser claymore. Oh no, I can't. I really want to, you know what I mean? Sorry, spoekalized. Phil's eyes narrow as he processes your words, his mechanical hand twitching in a subconscious mimicry of the shard's pulsing light. Project Erebus, he repeats quietly. MSC doesn't just kill researchers for nothing. That was their top experimental division. He moves closer, careful not to touch you or the shard. And the shard itself, it's not just a leftover. It's an active component. Can you feel it pulling at you? You nod slowly, a cold weight settling in your chest. It started getting stronger once I took it, you admit. Like it's trying to connect to something. Me, maybe. Or... AMS. AMS is like having his own conversation. AOTD, can't really justify. Answer of the day, can't really justify. Don't know what that means. Always in like you just don't have a favorite Wikipedia page. Okay, that's fine, man. It's 2 hours of streaming. Yeah, we're at 2 hours right now. Yep, 2 hours and 3 minutes, yeah. Random knowledge at random time. My logical answer for a good gamer is skill, and then the PC specs, and then graphic level. Skill. So skill's the most important component for you. Yeah, that makes sense. The PC specs and then the graphic level. Yep. That makes sense to me, man. I wonder what we're going to do with this shard. Like, the shard's obviously, it's something, isn't it? What is it, though? I don't know. Dystopian synth. Let's see what we got. All right. What do we got? Okay. Project Erebus. Right. Oh, here we go. Phil's onto it. Okay. Okay, it started getting stronger once I took it, you admit. Like it's trying to connect to something. Me, maybe, or Vert and Phil hear the security team searching the club and a laser claymore being placed nearby. Ah, thanks, man. The thud of heavy boots outside grows louder, punctuated by the occasional burst of static-filled orders. Spread out! Sketch's amplified voice crackles through a comm unit. The bounty hunter is compromised. Proceed with extreme caution. The bounty hunter is compromised. Interesting. A series of mechanical clicks echoes from the other side of the panel. Someone testing equipment, readying for action. The glow from the shard pulses faster, responding to the proximity of MSC forces. Phil's metal fingers flex instinctively as he backs into the far corner of the closet, pressing himself against the cold concrete wall. His eyes dart to the panel, then to you. They'll breach in less than 2 minutes, he whispers. All right. Okay. Oh, so hashtag helps with the so does it like pushes, so that pushes the action? Does it? Okay. Does it have to be a do? Or a story? Is it a story? Okay, cool. Hashtag. Okay. Yells and it has to be story. It works as a command to the yeah, cool. Thank you. I knew that there's a whole bunch of like commands that I just don't use, but I know you can say / say and things like that, but is that right? I don't know. I think that's right, isn't it? Sketch yells an ultimatum to Vert and offers a huge bounty. Oh man, I love being sick. What a fucking nightmare. Sorry. Serve it up on a platter. To MSC. Alright. Phil plans. No. The shard. Sinks. Into a liquid and enters Vert and Phil's bodies. And I wonder what's going to happen to Phil, because I don't know if he, yeah. Did I change the display settings? No, did you ask it for that yesterday? I like my display settings, man. They're pretty good. I don't know. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with my display settings? Okay, hang on. Sketch yells an ultimatum to Vert and offers a huge bounty to Phil to serve Vert up on a platter to MSC. The shard changes into a liquid and... Oh, liquid. Oh, God. And enters Vert and Phil's bodies. The shard shatters against the floor in a spray of glowing fragments, each piece finding flesh with disturbing ease. 100 pinpricks of agony spread across your body as the liquid glass-like shards burrow beneath skin. Your vision distorts, sound takes on strange metallic undertones, while the ambient heat of the club becomes painfully intense. Phil convulses against the wall, his mechanical arm twitching uncontrollably as the shard finds its way into his systems. Through the panel, Sketch's voice carries an edge of controlled rage. I know you're in there, Vert. The shard's signal confirms it. A heavy boot kicks at the panel once, twice. Okay. Just increase your refresh rate, makes everything more smooth. You can make it better. Okay. I'll have to look up how to do that, man. I don't know how to do that. But, yeah, I'm always keen to improve. Definitely. So, like, are we going to become like a super team now? Or, what's going to happen? Like, I don't know. It's very cyborg-like. I'm going to have to think, like, yeah. Because I've got to, I'm probably going to go in about 15 minutes. And I'd love to know what, Like, I'm going to have to think about what I want my character to do. Like, what do you want to do? I don't know. Because we can come back to this, right? Like, we can kind of, chapter it up. That'd be kind of cool. Because I really want to think about the world that we're living in. Like, we don't really know much about the world, really, do we? Well, we know enough, I suppose. I notice as well, Phil, that you're doing much shorter commands than me. Does it deal much better with shorter commands than what I've been giving it? Because I've been giving it really long stuff, and it's obviously only addressing like half of the stuff. So does that mean that I should like focus more on just very direct single commands and single speech things? Phil looks at his body in fear and pain. What did you do to the shard? Your skin feels like it's burning from the inside, veins pulsing with a sickly blue light where the shard fragments have merged with your blood. The transformation is horrifyingly rapid. Phil's flesh ripples and shifts as the shard reconfigures him at a cellular level. His augmented arm jerks violently, servos whining as corrupted data because it's remapping us, right? As corrupted data floods his systems, his mouth works silently for a moment before he croaks out, "You didn't do anything. It chose to act like it was waiting for us to be cornered." The metal wall of the closet groans as Sketch and his team continue their assault. Sparks shower from where they're cutting through the reinforced steel. No. We have a claymore, don't we? Oh no, they're trying to get us alive. Right, okay. Depends on the model. I just don't want to hold up the stream with my indecision. Yeah, me neither. Like, I'm really kind of similar. Okay, right. Hang on. So Phil looks at his body. I see that you're doing a lot of you're doing some do. Okay, I'll do some do too. Vert, no, story. I want to control what's going on with this shard thing. Vert's, cyborg implants. Begin to, I don't know, work against his will. Taking action against the security team. And I'll leave it up to you what you want to do with with Phil's. Like, I reckon basically Phil's going to be freaking OP because he's already a bounty hunter. And if there's any enhancements, or what could we, anyway. But I know what you mean. Like, I'm going to try and be quicker. I'll try and be quicker from now on, man. I'm sorry. Vert cyborg implants begin to work against his will, taking action against the security team. The hidden door tears free with a thunderous shriek of metal as Sketch's team breaches the supply closet. So they didn't even use the claymore, and they're like using a laser. They're like grinding the door off around the edge of the claymore. That seems fucking dangerous. Anyway, you barely register the searing pain as your cybernetic systems surge with the shard's energy. Your right arm spinning with a crackling hum. The first MSC operative steps in and his head explodes in a shower of gore as your arm fires without conscious command, the blast originating from within your own flesh. The remaining 3 operatives drive back, cursing. Sketch himself stands motionless, eyes glowing faintly in the dim space, taking in the transformation that's already begun to manifest. Fascinating, he murmurs, though his words hold a dangerous edge. Nice. Settings, display settings, advanced display settings, refresh rate, increase it. Do I want to risk that while I'm in the middle of a stream? I don't know, man. Yeah, I want to focus on the narrative, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really here to change my settings right now. Yeah, I might do it later, man. Like, I don't want to like have the chance of interrupting the stream. I'm bad enough with technology as it is. Have you noticed? But I appreciate that you know, dude. You're like less than half my age, and you know way more than I do already. Do that as soon as you're in there. I'll do it at some point, man. I'll do it at some point. yeah, when I end the stream, I'll be going straight to bed. So, because I've had an amazing day today. We had my son's birthday party, and more people showed up than we thought, and it was amazing. The kids were just running around for like hours. It was crazy. It was amazing. And yeah, they have eaten more sugar in one afternoon at their birthday party than they've had in like months, and so they were so hyper. Yeah, they were hyper. They were like dangerously sugar high, kind of crazy today. And then they crashed around about bedtime, and then everything all of a sudden was just this terrible like mess of emotions, and they were like laughing and crying. They had full on sugar crash, and so we just like popped them in bed, and they were just laying there like, no, and then like within 10 seconds they'd just go like boom, like they were down and with an audiobook on, and Koala Moon, by the way. It's amazing for kids audiobooks. And yeah, and then they fell asleep within like 2 minutes. It was amazing. But yeah, they were so full of sugar. It was crazy. Phil shouts, "Hey, don't take a step closer." He quickly points an illegally enhanced pistol at Sketch. "You can't kill us without losing whatever this shard is. It's a part of us now." The shard's energy pulses through your joined bodies, creating a web of blue light between you and Phil. Sketch doesn't flinch at the gun, his eyes still locked on the glowing pattern spreading across your skin. "You don't understand, Phil," he says calmly. "The shard is irrelevant. What matters is what it's done to you both." His hand moves to a control panel on his belt. Oh shit. Oh god. And suddenly you feel an immense pressure building in your chest, as if something is trying to tear its way out. Project Erebus wasn't just about bridging organic and machine, Sketch continues, taking a deliberate step forward. It was about creating a perfect vessel for MSC's will. Ah, shit. Oh no. As we would say in my country, we're up shit creek without a paddle now. Jesus, what are we gonna do now? Okay. Shit. Okay, so we try. It's backfired on us. Is this Wayfarer? Do you think this is Wayfarer? Okay, right. I think we're very doomed now. Yeah, like what are we gonna do? No, it's gonna be like a. We're doomed, but maybe we have like the entirety of the story to kind of fight it until, like, you know, like Frodo, he's always fighting the ring, and the ring's always trying to get back to its master. So maybe this is like a cyberpunk equivalent of the ring. That's all. We're just burdened with it. We could still escape him now. Thinking quickly. Sorry, I'm taking control because Phil is much more likely to be this person. Phil, I don't know. I'm way too tired to throws his throwing knife. At the remote control as Vert screams in pain. The remote control sparks, and then it stops working. I don't know. Okay, that gives us a bit of time, right? Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah, probably Wayfarer. Yeah, I think it doesn't necessarily mean we're not going to die, but you know what I mean. You thought you can boost the resolution too, but it was already at max, so you didn't need to do that. Okay. So you've overclocked your machine, have you, AMS? Thinking quickly, Phil throws his throwing knife at the remote control as Vert screams in pain. The remote control sparks, and then it stops working. The remote's destruction doesn't stop the agony, but it does prevent whatever Sketch was attempting. You double over, the shard's energy intensifying as it spreads through your systems. Your fingers curl unnaturally, metal and flesh merging in a grotesque fusion. Oh, Jesus. Metal and flesh merging. So I'm becoming more machine, like more equally machine. Okay, right. And we already had like cybernetic enhancements, right? Cyborg enhancement. You're right about one thing, Sketch says, his voice almost conversational. Despite the chaos, The shard is now part of you, but you don't control it. I told you, it controls you. It's the ring, man. It's the ring. We have we have Sauron's ring. It's a shard, though. He draws a sleek metal baton from his coat. And right now, it's calling out to me. His eyes glow brighter as he advances. Resist if you like, but the shard will only intensify the process. Okay, Phil, you're up, buddy. You're up. A sleek metal baton from his coat, and right now it's calling out to me. What's he going to do with the sleek metal baton? Is he just going to beat us to death, or what? But he doesn't want to kill... He obviously doesn't want to kill us, because, like, you don't control... He wants us as the vessels, right? But I don't think it was part of his plan. You know what I mean? If only it turned us invisible like the ring. Yeah, like... Well, dude, can we have it turn us not invisible, but, like... yeah. I mean, we could have it enhance us in some way to make up for the fact that... You know what I mean? Like, maybe it makes us OP in some other way... to balance out the fact that it's so terrible for us. Do you know what I mean? Just like the ring has the invisibility, but it also summons Sauron every time. You know what I'm saying? I wonder. Increase your refresh rate right after you end the stream so you don't need to forget for later. Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, Mirix, how are you, man? Great to see you. Great to see you. Hey, if you want to jump into the story, you can. Or if you want to just jump in so that you can catch up on the if you want to catch up on the on the story, invite players. I'll just get you a link so you can join in on, you can see what we've been doing. Yeah, AMS says hi, Odyssey says hi, Phil says hi. Yeah, dude, we got off to a pretty slow start, I'll be honest with you. Once we got our head around where we're at with the story and the world, we're doing Cyberpunk, by the way. We may, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, we haven't figured out yet, we have created a Lord of the Rings, the One Ring kind of situation, except we can't take it off. It's like a shard that has gone into both of our bodies, and it's under the control of the state. So we're kind of fucked. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, you're more of an observer. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. But basically, yeah, like we've escaped from the junkyard. I found this shard, the shard that killed my parents when they were engineers. Everyone's like a cyborg, and we're all slaves to the state. MSC, I think they're called. And basically, we're in a strip club in my little safe house closet, locked away. But they found us because there was a tracker on us. Phil is a bounty hunter, and I'm just like a random junkyard worker. But the shard like decided that it had chosen us as vessels, and like split into all these little liquid shards and went into our body, and it's enhanced our cybernetics. But it's also like MSC, like the state has control of it. Sketch is still alive and in the show. Yeah, man, the stream is still going. Yeah, Cephik, the stream's still going. Sketch is still here, man. If you want back in, yeah, just follow the link, Cephik. You're happy to take him up. He's actually like, he's OP bad, like, but also he knows much more than we thought. He's not just a simple like guard. He's it looks like he has a bit more power than, like, it seems to be more of a decentralized structure, or he was planted in the junkyard because they thought that they would find the shard there, which is from my parents. Anyway, what are we doing? What are we doing? I think it's your turn, Phil, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. The remote control sparks and it stops working. The remote's destruction doesn't stop the agony, but it does prevent whatever Sketch was attempting. So he was about to control the shard through us. So the shard's gone into our bodies, and yeah. Midnight. Yo, 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 yo. All right. AMS Universe Beefy. Where was a top tier build in 2023? Oh, you're talking about his build that he's talking about? Yeah, can you say what your PC specs are? Nice. All right. Phil. So basically, okay, what does Sketch say? You can't control it. It controls you. He draws a sleek metal baton from his coat. Yeah, what's this fucking baton about? And right now it's calling out to me. His eyes glow brighter as he advances. Resist if you like, but the shard will only intensify the process. Phil attempts to resist the shard's power, fighting against it with pure willpower. Phil charges towards Sketch with a roar of pain, all the fun of adventure drained from his eyes. He's all business now. Oh, dude, he's gone OP bounty hunter. The shard's power surges through Phil as he charges, his mechanical arm whirring and sparking as corrupted data floods his systems. The gun clatters to the floor, forgotten as his body rebels against itself. His muscles tear and reform as he moves. One moment he's a man running, the next a grotesque hybrid of machine and flesh. He slams into Sketch with a bone-crushing impact, the impact tearing a guttural scream from Phil's throat as the shard works to remake him completely. Sketch doesn't fall, his augmented frame absorbing the attack with disturbing ease. Instead, he wraps his arms around Phil and drives the metal baton into his back just above the kidney. Oh shit, Phil. Jesus. All right. Okay. AMS, stop. Don't pester Mirix. No, Mirix is up for it. He's up for it. All right, okay. Sketch doesn't fall. Okay. His augmented form absorbing the attack with its disturbing ease. Instead, dude, what is Sketch made of? Machine, but he's fucking OP. Okay, right. We got to do something about this. Drives the metal baton into his back just above the kidney. I'm taking suggestions, by the way, guys. If anyone has anything that they want to do here. Okay, right. We've got to... The shard moves... your body. Yeah, moves your body in ways it never has before. I want to have a skill, but I don't want it to just be combat, because I think Phil's heavy on the combat. So I'm thinking like Captain Planet, right? So what is Captain Planet? Okay, well, what are the other ones? Wind, storm, no, okay. Can I maybe have, not telekinetic powers, but like, what's the word I'm talking about? Like telescopic electrical powers, like maybe electricity arcs from your fingertips towards Sketch, and his servos instantly shut down. He collapses. He collapses. You also collapse. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're out of action. Phil, you're gonna have to save me. I've just collapsed, mate. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't save the day, but I think I've just fucked myself up a bit here. Wasn't it the chip shortage too? You've uploaded your video. Midnight. Nice one, man. 3 months' wage worth. Oh, wait, what have you got? 5,600 RAM. RTX 490. 232 gigabyte DDR5. Fuck me. 3 month wages worth. Far out. What are you doing with it, man? Like, how many crypto banks are you running? How many crypto farms are you running? No, I'm just kidding. He collapses. You also collapse in pain. The world narrows to jagged fragments of perception, the scorch of your own sweat, the smell of Phil's blood and ozone as the shard reconstructs him, the sound of Sketch's mechanical limbs whining in protest against your power. Your vision bleeds in and out of focus, showing you reality from impossible angles. Through it all, you feel it. The shard's presence no longer something foreign, but an extension of your very being. You and Phil are bound together now. Aww, Phil, you and me, buddy. Strands of corrupted energy linking you. He convulses on the floor, his flesh rippling like liquid metal as the shard completes its work. A skeletal frame emerges from his chest, part rib cage, part servo housing. Jesus. What the hell? He convulses his flesh. Okay, a skeletal frame emerges from his chest, part ribcage. Okay. What? Okay, so here's the deal. I've collapsed. Yeah, this is fucked. I've collapsed, and I'm still like electrocuting. What's his face? Sketch, Marvin Sketch. Sorry, Sefik, man. It had to be done. And as well as that, Phil's on the ground. And what? A skeletal frame emerges from his chest. So he's like emerging as like Frieza as his final form. And we're gonna spirit bomb the shit out of it. No, okay, so part servo housing, part ribcage. Are we gonna be like, no, okay. Phil, I don't really want to do like a Go Tanks. Do you guys know Go Tanks? Is it Go Tanks? Go Tanks, there we go. I don't really want to do a Go Tanks situation. Where we merge together to make one person, because then we have to share. I'm not very good at sharing characters. You may have noticed I'm like killing everyone. I'm just like, ah! Oh man. Midnight's going. Oh, Midnight. Okay, dude, I'm going to check out your video before I go to bed, okay? I'm going to check out your video. Have a great night, Midnight. Guys, everyone, Midnight's got a channel. Is it called Midnight Star? I think it's called Midnight Star. While we're waiting on Phil, Phil's going to come up with something amazing that's going to save all this fucking terrible mess that I've put us into. And I just see him there being like, yikes. Then, okay, is it Midnight Star? Is it? It's called Midnight Star? Something like that. Where is it? View count, relevance, upload date, channel. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just check on the AI dungeon. Okay. He convulses on the floor. Yeah, so what are you gonna do, Phil, man? Like, you're like evolving like a fucked up retarded Pokemon. I'm sorry, what are we gonna do? Like, what are we gonna do? Oh, man. I mean, I'm not much better, man. I'm on the floor convulsing. This is fucked. This, what do they say in Anchorman? Well, that escalated quickly. Like, it's far out. That's crazy. Okay. Oh my god. No, so what's Midnight's channel called again? I think, oh wait, it'll be here. Local. Oh, you've changed your name. Midnight's changed his name, that's why. He's called Local. 9 days ago, 11 days ago, 11 days ago. Shorts? Is it a new short? 10 views. No, that's not the one. Bro is cooked. Is this not the right channel? Have I gone to the wrong channel? Anyway. I've got to see Phil. Phil, show me your power. Show me your power. Oh, AMS is going again. What's going on with Mirix? Sorry. 3 month, man, Mirix, I don't know shit all about computers. All I know is how to talk, and I just read a lot of stuff out loud. That's what I like to do. But it sounds like you know what you're doing. And, Jesus. Mirox electricity bill. Yeah, it must be. 1,000 watts. I don't know. I can imagine. And that is called Star Citizen. Only one of that is called Star Citizen. How much watts do you need for that? Not during the peak shortage time, but shortly after. What? So you have to only use are you saying you have to use your computer only at certain times a day to power it? Or it just costs way too much unless you use it off-peak, in the off-peak times? Okay, here we go. Phil. Phil takes out his bayonet pistol and slices through the bindings, freeing himself from Phil's collapsed form. Wait. Are you saying Phil... From Phil's collapsed form? Oh, right, I see. From his collapsed form. There we go. He then rushes towards Sketch, ready to deal the final blow. The shard's power surges through your joined systems as Phil's fingers tighten around the bayonet, his augmented arm whirring with deadly intent. Sketch remains motionless, his servos frozen by the energy coursing through you, but as Phil lifts the blade, the shard's influence becomes overwhelming. Phil's hand locks into position, the blade hovering just inches from Sketch's throat. No. Phil grunts through gritted teeth, fighting against the shard's control. Not like this. His muscles strain against the competing forces as the Shard and his own will engage in a battle for dominance. Sweat streams down his face, his organic eye bulging with the effort of resistance. Okay, so it's forcing us can I just point this out once again, like the One Ring, in which it, in the darkness it wants to bind us. It forces you to become like something terrible. So we're going to be fighting like this internal compulsion to murder things, and also it's trying to kill us, and it's also under the control of the state. Yeah, Phil, we are fucked. You forgot that it does that. For most normal people, it's entirely overkill. What? Oh, done it. Auto-corrected your to Phil. Oh, did you? Oh, sorry. As Phil's fingers tight. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, cheers. Okay, no, yeah, it all makes sense to me. Okay, right. Okay. Story. Okay. You pass out completely. Phil. Phil manages to resist the urge to slit Sketch's throat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do it. but severs all his cyborg limbs in order to give you and him a head start. Okay. Sorry, Sefik, we're gonna just cut all your arms and legs off. I hope you're okay with that. I mean, you did leave the chat. I mean, you left Sketch in control of us. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But severs all of his cyborg limbs in order to give you and him a head start. Phil's arm finally obeys, slashing the bayonet through Sketch's cybernetic joints with brutal efficiency. Sparks and hydraulic fluid spray across the floor as the inspector collapses, his mechanical parts twitching uselessly. Phil stumbles back, panting, his flesh rippling with residual Shard energy as he wrestles with the invasive power. Come on, Vert, he wheezes, leaning down to grab your arm. The contact sends a jolt of alien energy arcing between you. Alien energy? Your eyes snap open, no longer human, glowing with an unearthly blue light. The Shard pulses through your nervous system, sending phantom images of possible futures through your mind. Dude, are you saying that, like, we can tell the future when we touch? That's freaking amazing. Okay, cool. So, I have electrical powers. When we touch, an alien arcing power goes between us. I have blue eyes now. Oh, that's nice. The Shard pulses, la 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 la, and I can see potential futures? Wow. One of the world, we can see the future now. Yeah, like, it's gone completely crazy. We need to get... It doesn't feel very cyberpunk at the moment. How do we return it to cyberpunk? How do we do this? It's getting a bit fantasy. It's getting a bit fantasy. I'm not saying I don't want that. I'm just saying. Like, you could also... if it's a science fiction-y kind of cyberpunk future, it doesn't have to be. It could be fantasy cyberpunk. That's fine. But, like, if it's going to be sci-fi, we could always say that, like, it's just the fact that the Shard is such an enhanced piece of technology that it's mapping all the potential futures based on possibilities and like risks versus, like it can read the situation like an algorithm. It's, it's like predictive generative text. I don't know if that's a thing, but you know what I mean? Wait, so the AI is now writing about AI. It's too meta. It's like Inception. It's too much for me. We're on like the 3rd level now. Come on, Vert. He leans down to grab your arm. The contact sends a jolt of alien energy. Yeah. Crazy. And you guys, Mirix and AMS are having like a completely different conversation with a lot of numbers. What's your resolution? 1920 by 1080. Also your refresh rate, 144 hertz. Sure. Using AIO for cooling? Sure. You've adjusted the author's note to go with the cyberpunk style now. Okay. Where's that? Is that up here? Is that up here? Is there an author's note down the bottom here? You realize I don't know what I'm doing, right? Or is it a story card? Vert Diskin is the main character. I'm just going to add a little thing here. Vert Diskin is the main character. His parents were state engineers and designed the shard, which then killed them when trying to merge with their bodies. You and Vert. Okay, cool. What have we got? The story cards were made to keep some details about the characters consistent and for the AI to know who you was. Okay, cool. Nice. Is that right? If I put for Vert the trigger, if I put the triggers you and also Vert, notes for this story, they're not visible to AI but will be visible to players during the character creation. Okay, cool. How are you even managing your electricity bill? Yeah. That should work? Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, cool. I'm kind of making it up, but it seems logical. Phil is a bounty... What does it say for you? Phil is a bounty hunter with a comedic personality, classic... He's not too funny at the moment, I tell you what. He's not cracking many jokes at the moment, Phil. I'm just saying, mate. A classic gunslinger hat and a twisted amalgamation of an organic and metal right arm. Jesus. Yeah, he's he reminds me a little bit of what's his face? Who is he? He's like Aragorn and also Boromir put into one, but he's got he's got a bit of the Gimli about him. He's a bit of a bounty hunter. Who am I thinking of though? Who's the dude in Full Metal Alchemist? Who's the dude? He also reminds me a little bit of Vash the Stampede. You guys know who Vash the Stampede is? This dude? You ever seen Trigun? If you haven't seen Trigun, what are you doing with your life? What the hell is wrong with you? And why haven't you seen it 10 times already? Just saying. Oh, dude, it's old, but it's good. It's good. It's really good. Alien planet, alien desert planet, Wild West, like angel/alien/ settlement, like colony. It's good, man. It's good, and it's pretty short. I don't know how many. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's really good. Don't look at any spoilers. It's a classic. It's classic. Anyway. True. Just the PC or the whole setup. Fair point. But he has just lost control of himself due to the shard. I thought that might change his personality a bit. Yeah, dude. I think we're both changed a little bit. Like for good. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Can we have one more turn each? And then actually, can your turn now be the last turn for the night? Because I gotta go in a sec. But and that way it'll give me time to think about what to do in reaction to it, if you know what I mean, for our next time. Because I want time to think about this a little bit to develop my character. This one I want to. Yeah, thanks, man. I really want to. I want to have a crack at really developing this one a bit more than our last one. I had to end our last one, but I could have just done the same thing. I could have just made it into a chapter. You know what I mean? But okay, so we'll wait on. Yeah, so Phil, take your time, man. I'm not in a rush or anything, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, this will be the last one, and then I'll react to it next time. Okay, so what with cash? Yeah. Were you saying, like, how can you even afford the manager? Yeah, how can you manage it? Yeah, with money, yeah. I presume, yeah, because Mirix, you're a big kid. You're a grown up, aren't you? So yeah, AMS. Yeah, dude. When you get older, like things cost money, and you just have to freaking pay for them. But it sounds like Mirix. It sounds like you're next level, man. Like that's crazy shit. I don't know anything about. It's a real issue for me. Like, I'm not really sure what this stream is actually freaking about. Like, I think it's about me trying out new games that I can use for, like, teaching and stuff like that. Like, the wiki race thing, I wish I could use for classes, but I was talking about it with my wife because I was saying that you guys suggested it and that I had an amazing time playing it and stuff like that. The problem is that I don't ever want to show stuff in a class that I haven't been able to screen myself. And like if I have to get from one Wikipedia page to another one, and like I go through this like site, a page that has like sexually explicit, content in it, or stuff like that. It's just, if you haven't seen it, you shouldn't show it to your class, basically, obviously. So it's got too much of an unknown to it, which is such a shame because like you just learn passive things, like cool stuff while you're doing it. It would be a great little activity at the start of a class. What job are you working in? Yeah, you're in construction, I think, aren't you? Didn't you say you were a builder? But you do a lot of in-house work at the moment. I think you said, didn't you, Mirix? And as well as the game stuff, like with the stream, like I would love to do, I'll be honest with you guys, I've been looking at my own viewing habits, and the whole thing I was talking about yesterday in the stream, for those of us who weren't here, I tried to make it a lot more, I tried to make my shorts a lot more, oh shit, you've done it, sorry, a lot more relevant to the audience that I actually want to get on the stream. So as a result, they look a lot more boring, and also as a result, it's caused two people to unsubscribe. Like, I've lost subscribers over it. So, which is fine, but it just means that, yeah, I just definitely want to, I want to manifest, like, the audience that I want. And the audience that I want is people that are interested in the stuff that I'm into, or at least want to hear me talk about that kind of stuff. And so, like, I want to do some reacts. I've actually really been thinking about it, and I know that that's a bit of a, after all of that stuff 2 weeks ago, last week, whatever it was, about not being a React streamer, I'd fucking love to do some Reacts. It'd be sweet. Yeah, project planner. You're a project planner. Yeah, in the office. I remember you said, yeah. Oh, so doors, windows, and other outside wooden stuff. Oh, cool. Right. Okay, without further ado, let's finish this up for the night. Okay, so, Phil, what have you done? What have you done? The shard pulses through your nervous system, sending phantom images of possible futures through your mind. Phil grabs the unconscious body of Vert and begins carrying him to the basement of the building, ignoring the flashing futures and attempting to find a safe place to rest. Ah, sweet. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Phil is like, he's the Sam Gamgee, isn't he? He's definitely, I'm not saying I'm the hero. I don't think I am. I think I'm a pretty poor hero. But then again, Frodo's the weakest person in the entire fellowship. You know what I mean? Like, except for like all the shit that he has to put up with in his mind. Like, that's the thing, isn't it? They all protect him from the burden of it. Although, I mean, Phil's got just as much of a burden. The shard's vision floods your mind with impossible geometries. As Phil, geometries? Kind of like the Origin series. Is that kind of like Asimov's Origin series? Interesting. As Phil drags your body down the emergency stairs, every step sends jolts of alien awareness through the connection between you. The basement stretches and contracts, walls melting into one another in the distorted perspective of the shard's perception. What? Phil grunt, as in, is that what you're experiencing, or is that actually happening? Alien awareness through the connection between you, the basement oh, no. So I think the distorted perspective of the shard's perception. So yeah, basically you're seeing the world through the shard's perspective and everything's warping together because it's obviously like this fucking huge technologically like powered hive mind. It's nearly get this guy. I think the shard is nearly as powerful as Mirix's computer. I think Mirix's PC is the only thing that is going to be able to beat this shard by the sounds of it. Anyway, Phil grunts with exertion, your weight becoming increasingly unnatural as the shard reconstructs you. I mean, he's been through some shit already. The dimly lit maintenance level offers little comfort. Mold and oil permeate the stale air. As Phil stumbles toward a storage alcove, he lowers you to the floor with care, though the gentleness is at odds with the violence in his eyes. Oh shit, so it's still driving him towards violence. Stay with me, Vert, he whispers, voice rough with genuine concern. Of course it's rough with genuine concern. We're basically like twins of destiny now. Like we're linked electronically in an alien way. Our perspective sees beyond walls. Fuck me, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. How many hours do I sleep? You mean me? Or are you talking about AMS? Yeah, AMS, you definitely need to go to sleep, man. If you've got an exam tomorrow, hey, good luck with your exam, by the way. You're gonna go sleep. Yeah, for tomorrow's exam. Yeah, dude, good luck. I'm sure you'd be fine, and you'll make your own luck, because I'm sure you've studied very hard. And if you haven't, then wake up in the morning and do some study. Bye, AMS. And Midnight is asking about how many hours you sleep, but I can tell you it's probably not enough. Guaranteed, none of us in this chat probably sleep enough hours. I don't know, I'm making a big call there, but I don't think any of us do. I bet, actually, now that I've said that, I bet Sefik, I'm just picking you out, Sefik, because I'm just like, surely, Sefik will say something like, actually, I sleep 16 hours a day, and I spend the other 400 hours of my day, like, studying. Sefik, you just seem like, I would love to see, Sefik, you're an extremely well-rounded individual. Every time I talk to you, like, there's a new aspect of you that I meet. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Hell no, not 16 hours a night. How many hours a night do you reckon you sleep? How many hours a night do you think you sleep? I wish I could sleep like 12 hours a day. That would be amazing. But I think the last time I did that consistently was about university. And since I had to get real jobs and have real relationships and have real kids and things like that, it's been more like anywhere between like 3 and 8. If I get 8, I feel freaking amazing. It's crazy. 6 hours and 20 minutes. 6 hours and 20 minutes. In Sunday, you sleep 12 hours midnight. Yeah, you're living the life, man. You're at university, aren't you? So 6 hours and 20 minutes is a very precise number, Mirix. I presume you are German, right? So I'm presuming... I'm not going to say it's like a stereotypical German thing, but like, Jesus, man, you know exactly to the minute how long you sleep. Hey, do you use one of those sleep apps or something like that? Or you just know... do you just know... Sorry, pardon me. Do you just know that that's like how much your body needs? Do you know what I mean? Sefik says 5 to 9 hours, usually 6 to 8, so not that bad during... But during free time, I watch this adult and not responding guy and play GeoCacher. Yeah, nice. I have no freaking idea why you guys keep coming back. But I am extremely grateful that you do. And yeah, guys, this stream is so different to the rest of my life. It's like it's an escape, you know what I mean? Like my I don't think my wife really understands why I like YouTube content creation so much. Like I don't think she understands it. But she's really supportive of it, and yeah, she's really supportive of everything that I do. She's obviously amazing. But yeah, like this is when I was away in Brisbane for that holiday, for that wedding. It was fucking terrible. Like I was just like getting withdrawal symptoms from not being able to stream and not being able to edit and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, Midnight says, what are you saying? Does this happen with you guys? Like when you sleep more than 10 hours, when you wake up all day, you feel tired? Yeah, there is such a thing as too much sleep, man. It's definitely a thing. There are certain, as far as I remember, I mean, I've taught, it's called sleep hygiene. I think it's called sleep hygiene. Am I spelling hygiene right? No, of course I'm not. I'm only an English teacher. Damn it. So, sleep hygiene refers to habits and practices that promote healthy and restful sleep. It involves creating a conducive sleep environment, so like putting your phone away and like dimming the lights half an hour before you go to bed and things like that, and establishing routines that improve sleep quality and duration. But yeah, the emphasis is on quality as well as duration, not just long sleep. Good sleep hygiene can reduce sleep disturbances and enhance overall well-being. And people that sleep better, they live longer, guys. Like you can't heal your body, you know, from whatever you've been doing that day. Without proper sleep. That doesn't mean lots of sleep necessarily, just high quality sleep. It's all about the quality. Like when I'm coaching athletes, it's all about, like when I coach runners, the number one thing. They're always like, what should I do for recovery? Like, what should I drink this, or like, do I take this premix like before the session, or do I have to do extra flexibility or extra core training, or like to make sure that my body doesn't get as tired? And I'm like, yeah, those things are all whatever. Like, but the number one, literally, scientifically speaking, and any good coach will tell you, the best recovery you can ever do for your body is to sleep. Like, it's just let your body do the work. Let your body do the recovery that it was born to do, that your parents gave you the ability to do when they squeezed you out of their inside bits. Right, so yeah, definitely. You can definitely sleep too long midnight. And yeah, I feel it. For me, it's about, if I get any more than like 8.5 to 9 hours these days, I feel like absolute shit all day. Like I feel hungover, like I've been drinking the night before. Merrick says, no, midnight till 6:20 a.m. and then you got to drag yourself to work. Oh, I see. Right, gotcha. And on the weekends, you just adjust to follow that. Yeah, yeah. Do you love it how, yeah, life has dictated to you how to live. Like, you haven't decided. You're just like, your body's just like, well, might as well just get up now. It's Sunday morning and I'm awake at 6:20 a.m. Hey, you might as well go for a run, right? I mean, it's summer in Europe, so yeah, just saying. Yeah, so here's some easy stuff you can do, which Mirix is already doing. Consistent sleep schedule, go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. To regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Oh, you run every day midnight. Nice. How far do you run on average per day? I mean, it should... I'm not saying you have to run... Like, what are your goals? Like, what do you run for? Is it just for fitness or for competitiveness, or what do you do? Relaxing bedtime routine. Yeah, like, not basically phone. Anything else. Like, reading's really good. Reading's good. Warm bath. Normal stuff. Calming music. I don't know anyone that... I don't listen to calming music anymore. I've listened to audiobooks and podcasts like once they became a thing. Since I was probably like, I don't know, yeah, since I was a kid. Since I was a little kid, I think my parents used to play me audiobooks and things like that on cassette tapes and things like that. 10 kilometers, sometimes 5 kilometers. Nice. Too much sleeping is a waste of time, says Mirix, and overall you'll feel much better if you keep a steady sleep cycle. Yeah, you're fucking right, man. That's exactly right. There is such a thing as too much sleep, and you never need as much as you think you need, is what I've found. But then again, I may be turning slowly into an insomniac old fuck. But I don't know, like... but at the same time, yeah, it's the consistency. I think it's really about the consistency. As long as you're getting a minimum and you're getting good quality, it's just about get it every day. You're doing something that helps you meet your Prime Minister. Oh, nice. Is it like a state-sponsored running program? Like a fitness program? I know that my son is currently doing a state-sponsored reading challenge. So he has to read a certain amount of books and then he gets a certificate from the state premier and things like that. Is it something like that? If you run a certain amount, will you get to meet your Prime Minister? That would be freaking amazing, Midnight. That's so cool. Limit stimulants, I break that one all the time. Alcohol and caffeine are really bad, obviously. Sugary drinks and all that kind of stuff. Why am I reading this to you? You guys are way smarter than me. you know all this. Do you know NCC? No, what's NCC? Is that your Prime Minister? I don't know. What's NCC? No, I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm ignorant. I live in my own little bubble. And the biggest international events that I know about at the moment are... mostly to do with American politics, and you know who I'm talking about. China. Big, beautiful Bill. You know who I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? So I do a lot of watching on that, but it's mostly because I like farming for drama in my own life, and my wife and I we shit talk international politics a lot, but it's really trashy level. Like, we don't have an actual understanding of the situation. We just are like, did you see what they did now? You know, like, oh, the whole world's fucked. That kind of conversation. We have a lot of those conversations where we gossip to each other about everything, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, but like I said, this stream is very different to the rest of my life, and I'm so happy to have it in my life, guys. I don't know why, now that I'm streaming a lot more, I don't know why I did other types of content before. Like, streaming works for me. I work much better just having a chat to people and just hanging out. Then the editing stuff is really fun, but I also spend way too much time doing it. Something like Scout and Guides. Ah, yeah, I was a scout. Trying to show you my forehead without showing it to you. Like, yeah, there, somewhere around there. Yeah, I have a scar on my forehead like Harry Potter, but it is, what was I going to say? Yeah, it's from my Scouts days. I was hit with a hockey stick. It was my fault. I was in the way. Like, it literally was my fault. I was standing behind them and, like, laying down almost, and they just swung it back and hit me in the head. Anyway, right. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. It's been fucking amazing. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, and I don't usually say that, but, yeah, don't forget to like it. I don't know. I got nothing. What else do other people say? See you later, Phil. Phil, we're kicking it today, man. It turns out we have superhuman abilities. I'm sorry that you're a big metal skeleton now, buddy. I'm sure we can fix it up next time. We can find you some nice skin, okay? And we'll just like wrap you up in some little skin bits. It'll be totally weird and cool at the same time. Thanks, AMS. Thanks for coming back. Mirix, thank you for tuning in, man. You poor bastard. I don't know what you walked into. But I think you're right. Sleep is overrated. As long as you're getting just enough, life is too short to be sleeping all the time. You can sleep when you're dead. That's a saying that my family likes to talk about. Yeah, thanks Midnight. Thanks for coming in. Thanks Cephik for kicking our ass kicking our butt at WikiRace. And thanks very much for introducing me to WikiRace, guys. And just get some from Sketch. Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. We'll rip Sketch's skin off. Sorry, Cephik. We're going to rip your skin off. Is that okay? Yeah, that's cool. All right. Thanks, mate. All right. See you later. And thanks for live streaming the existential dread away with me tonight. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.